Hello, everybody, and welcome to the next session of All Quiet on the Serisian Front. Before we get anywhere else, let's go ahead and get a player recap for a point of inspiration, which I recommend you need one. Who wants to do the recap?
You got this. I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Is nobody else really?
Mine will
Okay,
be so
Jesus.
shoddy.
Can someone help me with the start? I can go from there.
That's why I didn't want to do it because I don't remember where we started.
I remember where we ended.
we picked up from the end of the last session. We
Yep.
we looted the chest after we blew ourselves up.
Uh,
And we kept driving, and I tried to read my book, and I got ripped off the side when class rolled the boulettes.
Was
Okay,
was
why are you
the
blaming
fight
me?
really like the bulk of last session?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh my god. Okay. We fought. So we rolled up, and what stopped us? Oh, just
Bullets.
shitload of bullets. Thanks, class.
Yep.
There was like 4 bullets.
Why?
They surprised us. They beat the shit out of the Brahma. They downed Astra in one round because it just fucked her up. And Ricky was at least holding her own a little bit. Joe got Astra up. More shenanigans happened. I fired my gun a couple times, and unrelated, a whole bunch of like other stuff started like approaching the Brahma. And during the bullet onslaught, the Brahma got so damaged that it couldn't move anymore, which was like, oh shit, now we have to stand and fight because otherwise we would have just gotten out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're fighting the bullets. We get them down, but now we've got a shitload of zombies, some ghouls. There was a ghost, unfortunately, and we seem to be kind of getting on top of the onslaught when Ricky got possessed by the ghost.
Why did she get possessed?
She decided to like she rolled her save and then for some reason decided to push it, like no idea why.
Oh yeah. You couldn't have any clue on why.
No idea why.
Boy.
And that didn't work either. So she was not just possessed, she was super possessed, and for some reason decided to beat up Joe. Like I felt really targeted.
You're right there. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and Aaron was like throwing wild crits left and right. It was crazy. So she's our gunner now. Yeah, amazing. Oh, yeah. And Ricky downed Joe. Joe, for her part, was trying to shoot the axe out of her hand or incapacitate her somehow, but that didn't work. Joe suggested that Ash put Regal on to try to alter the possession that the ghost had on Ricky, although I'm not sure if that would have worked. I was just desperate. Luckily,
Ash also electrocuted the shit out of himself.
Yeah, when he tried to fix the Brama, and Zed managed to do enough damage to Ricky. Or no, it was damage was done to Ricky, but Zed used a spell to help her save with advantage, and she finally succeeded in ousting the ghost
from evil and good.
Yes, and Ash healed Joe enough so that she wasn't fucking dead, which was great. And we basically ended around there with Ricky coming to, Joe barely alive, but holding on. Ash also in pretty rough shape.
Mm-hmm.
And the bullets are dead, the zombies are dead, and we know there's some spirits on the peripheral, but they haven't, like, attacked yet.
Yeah.
And that's what I remember.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Ash does have Regal on.
Yeah, but he didn't attune to her.
To it. Not yet.
Will I know what I've done, or will that have been like a blackout?
So you saw what happened. You saw it happening.
Okay.
You had no control over what you were doing, but you felt the ghost making the decisions. Also, Ricky, as we have ended the encounter that you all were in, as the lightning bolt struck down the final mummy, there is quiet here. Ricky, you hear whispers. It's a susurrus air about you, and you're not sure if it's actually coming from outside or if it's just in your head. But it is disconcerting. You are anxious, on the verge of becoming frightened.
Okay.
We resume immediately after the combat. It is quiet at the moment. How do you all proceed?
You want us to do this in initiative or just throw out what we're doing?
Initiative's over.
Okay, Joe is pulling herself to her feet out of the mud. Fuck!
That's gonna kind of help her up.
Can we go, please?
Can't go right
She's
now.
gonna
We need
drop
to.
polar bear.
Not just yet. I need to fix the Brahma.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck, shit.
Everybody, let's regroup by the Brahma. We need to cover our bases, make sure we don't get ran down on, and try to get this shit fixed as soon as possible.
You said you dropped polar bear?
No.
Yep.
Nobody get inside. There's a lot of electricity pulsing through around. Astra, if you can keep an eye on me, I know you have a little bit of healing. If I go down, please
Well,
bring
before
me back up.
before you get in there, I'm gonna heal everybody. So what's I can't see Zed's HP.
26 out of 53.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
Take care.
7 out of 53. How do we have the same
Who's
hit
hurt the
points?
most?
Me.
Joe.
Joe, Ash, yourself.
Where is
me and
Ricky?
Me and Ricky are about halfway.
Oh, there she is.
All right. So first, let's see. I'm gonna use healing spirit at 3rd level. So it means I get to heal you 2d6. So it's 7 health.
Everyone?
Please
No,
place,
just you.
place where the
Just
healing
me.
spirit is.
Yep.
I took that 7 healing.
I have a template.
Ash,
Yeah.
whenever you get under there, let me know a rough estimate on what we're looking at to get this thing fixed, and I can help out.
All right.
Debating using a resource we found. Keep us safe.
That is
Oh, that's huge. I didn't
that
mean
is not the healing spirit.
Aw.
Maybe give me a bit
Yeah.
of, if you have it, a little bit of guidance or something of the sort.
Not that kind of sorcerer, but hey, let me see what I got for you.
Does anybody
I-
have any thing like that?
Yeah, I
No,
got you.
I don't.
I'm gonna walk over to Ash, and I will cast Enhance Ability. I'm assuming Intellect 1, right?
Mm-hmm. That sounds right.
Yes.
Intellect 1. So advantage on all in checks.
All right. This is good.
I'm also gonna touch myself and use my gift of alacrity that I haven't used yet.
Just in case.
Forgetting.
God damn, that's bad healing. You get another 3, Joe.
Just me?
For now, yeah.
Um,
Then you get another 7.
Okay.
And then Ash, you get 9.
Nice.
I'm gonna use a spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on myself too.
Uh,
Just awful. 5. Keep track of what?
you get
Keep
an
track of all your
11,
healing and spell.
Ash.
oh.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, you
okay.
give him the big heals, huh?
I'll go. So I give myself 3, so don't feel bad.
Okay, I'm looking good. I have 1 spell slot left, and I'm at a little over half health. So Joe is going to post up on this side of the Brahma and keep an eye out for anything that decides to approach them.
Roll
All right.
perception.
Since
Okay.
I'm gonna take my
good idea.
time. I'm gonna take my time here and medicine check for medic.
Takes 10 minutes.
Oh, right.
Can we get an assessment on that first? Because I might have to use something to keep us safe if it's going to be a little bit.
Fair enough.
I rolled a
All right.
20, by the way.
He puts the rubber gloves on and goes back to work inside the Brahma.
Astra will sit on top looking at it.
What do you recall about the damage to the Brahma from last time?
It was the throttle, wasn't it?
It was no. It was a wire. It was
It was
the connection.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I remember. It's just
That and our side door is missing.
Yeah. Just ripped right off.
The hatch is broken open, yes. Roll me an investigation.
okay.
At advantage.
I guess.
I'll burn to second level. I hope so.
It's on you.
Good thing. 19.
19. The damage to the Brahma is significant, but it is not down and out yet. Roll me a d8.
5.
5. The vibration, or the blunt force impact from the bullets, have made the Brahma crippled. It needs to be repaired, and it's going to take a minute to do so. Specifically, the Brahma's magical defenses, the electrical discharge, is malfunctioning. You know that if you try to use it, it is likely that it will no longer isolate the outside from the inside.
Oh.
I convey that in layman's terms to the rest of the group.
So if we use the electrical defense, it'll zap everything outside and potentially inside?
Correct.
What about the
Can
throttle?
you fix it?
Yeah, we need it to move.
That's the first thing I'm working on.
Okay.
It's my dirty 20 spot anything.
I
If she sees something, that's one thing. If it's coming towards them, that's another.
One moment. Okay. You asked what your dirty 20 got you on perception. One moment. Okay, so the area around the Brahma appears to be quiet. The heavy fog that comes in off of the coast is making it really difficult to really see very far, hence the limitation on vision. But it is kind of a blessing, because anything else out there also can't see you. Most of your perception right now is done by listening. Every so often you hear distant tremors. You hear the undead from a ways away. That's what you perceive.
Okay. She
So-
just stays vigilant.
How long do we think this is gonna take?
We haven't determined yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Working on it. Please be patient.
Ash, with that 19 on investigation and that 5 on the D8, you notice a few things. The first, moisture inside the Brahma is going to make it very dangerous to try and repair this wire whilst the Brahma still has the Banasite batteries installed. You notice near the toolbox in the center of the Brahma, there is a canvas bag that was not there before.
I immediately go open the canvas bag to see what our friends back at the motor pool gave us.
You've seen one of these before. You've never seen one this close. It appears to be a form of magical jack.
Oh shit.
You know it will allow you to repair the underside of the Brahma without a garage.
Oh. Okay.
It's standard issue. It looks like it's been used, but you have one now, when you didn't before.
Okay. Can I fix this wire from underneath?
No, it is in the cockpit.
Okay.
How we looking, Ash?
This is a bit dangerous. I need the moisture taken out of the cabin. If anybody has anything for that first.
But you'd need to go in it to get rid of the moisture to begin with.
That's fine. I'm gonna peek my head in. As he can point out the spots and everything, I'm gonna press the digitation, whatever wet spots we see.
It'll take a few
nice.
tries, but the problem is there is fog rolling in, and it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
all
It's
over
moist.
the place. However, with consistent castings of prestidigitation, I'll say you can focus it on the area easy enough.
Okay.
I think that'll do it. Thank you, Zed. I'll start working.
While he's working, Zed, you have to keep doing that, or he's going to get electrocuted.
All right. Hey, Joe, if you could
Yeah?
stealthily, I know it's not a priority right now. Go check out them jewels on that the necklace. They might be magical. Could be something that can help us out.
Which one?
And I'll just point in like the direction. I remember there was the royal Serisian family jewels on a zombie.
I think that was a mummy. The mummy.
Or the mummy.
Was
Right.
it the mummy? Okay, she's gonna. And the mummy's right here, so Joe will sidle up to this piece of shit and. Yeah, my
Okay.
investigation. Well, my investigation isn't that bad. Can I search him?
Yeah. Go
They're
ahead.
right
Rip
there.
him? Wrap him?
It's like right there. It's not hard to investigate.
Maybe
Right
he's
on the
got
chest. Yeah, no, I know.
Ancient Egypt, they put stuff in all of the folds.
You're not wrong.
I don't know how ancient Ceres does it, but I rolled 20, which is amazing for me.
Really good.
It is an old necklace. You see the symbol of the Erevan family is emblazoned across it, but it is dusty. It looks like there is lots of patina and tarnish on the surface of it. However, the gem, the red ruby within the amulet at the center of the Erevan symbol, is bright and clean.
Magic, I think. Was there anything else? Is there like an inscription on it? Just a
What language do you
symbol?
speak?
A bunch. A bunch. Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Infernal, Orc, Primordial, and Undercommon.
Because you know Infernal, you know the language on this amulet is Celestial.
Shit. So
You're
it's,
not-
it's the opposite.
You're not sure what it says, but you kind of guess the meaning: longevity of family.
Oh well, I shall look down at the corpse at her feet and say, I guess it didn't work. Was there anything else I picked up, like, within, like, on the body with that 20, or is it just this?
It's a fucking mummy.
I don't
He ain't got
know.
pockets.
I don't
There's
know.
lots of really old, dried bandage.
Yeah, nah, gross.
Okay.
She'll scurry back over while Ash is tinkering away and Zed's mopping up. She'll say, does anyone speak Celestial?
I do.
Oh shit, here you go. I found this.
She'll take it and read it.
It says, the legacy of the Erevan shall last aeons and centuries. That's what it says.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't tell me what it does. I think it might do something. Maybe. That gem on the inside looks notable. I guess we'll have Ash look at it when he's got less problems.
Priority list, yeah.
I need
Yeah.
a tinker check, by the way, from you, Ash.
Okay. Intelligence.
At advantage.
Advantage.
Don't you get double proficiency too? Because of artificer shit?
Okay.
No. Artificer shit, yeah. Like tool or something.
Okay, so we'll add 3 to this. So
Tool expertise. Your proficiency bonus is double
I'll
for any
just-
ability check.
I love that you know that.
And an advantage.
Yep.
Oh fuck! I
It's
didn't
my
realize
main,
I'm on a wild
man.
shape.
I'm a main artificer.
Are you
Well,
out of
no.
wild shapes?
Is
Sure
Artie your
am.
main?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
cool.
longest campaign.
A 30.
30.
Fully repair the throttle.
Oh
You
shit!
bring the Brahma back into full capacity as far as movement goes. The Brahma is still damaged. The hatch is still missing. Its hit points are still basically half. You know that if you don't deal with the other issues, it's still dangerous to be in the Brahma.
Right. Okay. We can get moving, but I recommend we try to fix it up as much as possible right
Yeah, I'm
now.
not trying to get electrocuted, so
Okay. The first thing I
Game-
work on is then
Well,
the
let's
electrical.
let's think of a game plan here real quick. If we can get moving. What time of the day is it? Roughly
It's pretty
midday,
early.
morning,
It's like 11.
morning. Oh,
Do we want to get out of the fog first?
I think the fog might be keeping us safe.
Yeah.
agreed.
Then
Maybe we can find like a big tree. We could hide by that big tree, or maybe create some cover.
Not the tree. I think that tree's haunted.
I don't think we should
Oh.
move the sound.
Well, it's
it's
quiet.
silent.
We're good
The
right
Brahma is
now.
silent.
Do what you need to do. What's the chances of us getting this hatch back on?
Yeah, I think that's top priority right now.
Repairing the
Uh,
hatch at a glance, Ash. It's going to require some actual metalworking. It's going to take at least an hour.
Shit.
This is going to take an hour, but I can do it.
Probably
A
should
little
tape
bit
some
lower.
cardboard
This-
over it.
This is my thought process. If we can get somewhere, cliffside, even cave with some overhead cover, one way in, one way out, so we can keep eyes on it. I still got that spell scroll. Fabricate. If we can find some natural resources, we might be able to beef this bad boy back up to closer to its original state. But I don't think we're
Sure.
doing that with stone or dirt.
Okay.
Just a thought.
Are you saying we should go now? Look for a place to hunker down to fix her up?
We definitely need to get the hatch on, but not priority one. We need to beef up the stats of it. Definitely the discharge thing.
Yeah.
We don't want
So it
that
doesn't
frying us.
hurt.
Yeah.
So, Ash.
So are we staying or going?
I want to hear what Echo says.
I was just
Yes.
going to explain that here. You
Yeah.
don't actually know where the specific problem is regarding the electrical discharge and it being dangerous. You need to get in and search the circuitry within the Brahma to find that issue.
I'm going to need to dive into the mechanical part of it to actually fix it.
Right. Do you want to do that now? Or do you want to do that when we hunker down?
And I don't know how bad the damage is, and I don't know how long it will take yet.
Oh.
But I think right now we should utilize the spell that Zed just cast on me, and I should
long does it last?
probably find all the problems.
About an hour.
Well, then let's do a solid hour's worth of work.
How
Okay.
Keep patrols going. A little
Yeah.
bit out.
how loose
Spy.
is the ground beneath us?
It was at one point a road. It's eroded and
Nah, I was about to say.
it's
So-
damaged from the fighting. And you also
Right.
see signs of, well, undead having torn it up.
Can
But it's
I
pretty
mold
solid.
earth to dig us a trench around us? If we're gonna
Uh,
be here for a while.
Dig a trench?
Yeah.
You probably could.
Well, if we're gonna be here for a minute, that's what I'll throw out to the group. That, I can dig down. Give us a 5-foot area that they can't cross.
What about, and I could help you with this, what about breaking line of sight? The wall.
Ash is gonna try to find the problem immediately. Just dive in.
Roll an investigation.
Are you saying like you'd mold earth a wall up like Astra
5 foot.
suggested?
Yeah, not necessarily a moat, but a wall. Just break
Well-
line of sight from anything on us.
Well, nothing would see us moving at that point, so that might be good. If it's a dumb undead, it would just be like rock, and it would just keep going. So
Yeah.
that's not a bad
19.
idea.
I can help you out with it.
So out of character, because the spell mold earth doesn't actually say you can build a wall. It just says you can excavate earth.
You can. So, mold earth is pretty flexible. You can
Because
kind of place those cubes of 5-foot earth wherever you want, and you can shape them based on the spell.
okay, then yeah,
You
we
should
could.
read the spell, or at least
Yeah.
Yeah.
the details.
Up to 5 feet away, yeah.
Well, I did, but I didn't know if it was because it says loose earth, and then the cube just.
I mean, any earth is
It
loose
also
earth.
says stone.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, fair.
Alright. I can help you out. I got mold earth as well.
All right, well, let's start stacking, I guess.
So you're gonna start Fortniting and building a wall around.
I wasn't seeing Fortnite. I'm thinking Minecraft because it's cubes.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Please indicate where
D&D
you
has
guys
come to
intend
this.
to build the wall.
Astra, I'm not Astra. Joe's getting on top of the Brahma to keep watch.
Okay.
I would say giving us a 5 to 10 foot in each, like in between. So like here,
Set up a
5
big
feet.
wall, like maybe here.
Yeah. Above. Give us 5 feet in between.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then here.
That's fine. You will have to shove some bullet bodies out of the way.
Mhm. We got a rigging for that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Roll me a perception check. Joe.
Get people on wall duty.
Is anybody else making a lookout?
Yeah, once I'm done with the wall, I would. be
Yeah, I'll
creeping
look
over
too.
Okay.
it. I'm gonna be looking like
Please.
northeast.
Place your tokens where you are watching.
I am
from.
on top of the Brahma.
I see that.
I'll sit on top of the wall.
I don't know about above it. Just peek over.
Yeah,
Okay,
or lay
I'll-
flat because the whole point of the wall is so you wouldn't see.
I'm
They won't
tippy
see
toes
us.
looking over the wall.
I just rolled another. Thanks.
Oh, bud.
Getting distracted. I keep looking back.
Nice. Good roll.
Thank you.
Astra, Joe, the two of you spot. Astra, you're like peeking up over the wall. Joe, you see clear as day, surfacing near the tree, an enormous bone snake
Oh, shit.
surges up from the earth,
Shit.
sees
Fuck,
you,
shit.
and then submerges again.
Oh, fucking shit. Does Joe know anything? I mean, she's dealt with followers of the star for a long time now. Does she think that that might be like a scout,
Roll a history check.
or is that in character with a bone snake? Like it just goes whoop. 17.
You've seen scouts for the followers of the star before. They're usually not giant snakes. No. You don't think you've ever seen one of those before?
Just to let everybody know, hey, I saw that. It ducked down. I don't know if it's coming back, but be ready. And she has her bow out. She's not gonna use her gun because it's quiet now.
Okay.
Character.
Shut up.
Astra, you saw that as well.
Do I know what it is?
Are
Bone
you
snake,
proficient
baby
in Arcana
bone
or
snake.
religion?
Dupe.
You can roll either at disadvantage if you'd like.
Yep.
You rolled a 14. Particularly where you're from, you have heard of undead that were created not through the typical means of a dead person being raised. In this case, you've heard of an undead that was created from a volunteer. They were maybe fanatical or dedicated to their cause or forced to do so by mind control. They gave up their body for another one of power and resource. You're pretty sure that was a bone naga. An undead created giant snake. They're usually intelligent, and they usually are following someone's commands.
Oh,
No, I tell them that.
well, shit. That's not good at all.
Yeah,
Bad
no,
news.
you don't say.
Do we gotta go? Like, is this like a we need to get out now kind of deal?
There's no running from that, I don't think.
I mean, we could drop.
Well, if we stay here, it knows where we are. If we leave now, at least it has to fucking guess.
Based on what you're saying, this is an information getter, not necessarily an assassin. So if
Could
the
be both.
information's bad, it could be. I'd prefer it to be an assassin. That way it doesn't go back and tell them where we're at.
Me too.
But I'm thinking it might be an information getter, which means we're sitting ducks.
How's Ash doing? Ash, how's it going?
How
How's
long?
it going, man?
I rolled a 19 on my
I
investigation.
know. Well, you are searching for this when you hear this commotion going on outside. With a 19 on investigation, you are sifting through the circuitry within, and while there is no more the threat of being electrocuted by the loose throttle wire, you are able to actually get into the guts of the Brama. You've removed basically what is a leather-made roof panel that you've pulled down, and it's just spaghetti. However, you find the issue.
Mm-hmm.
One of the bolts that holds the roof panel on has sheared, and in doing so, the sharp edge of it cut through 3 wires. That is where the energy is coming from, and that is where it will lance out inside the cabin of the Brama if the defensive measures are used.
I hear the commotion outside. Aaron, what's going on?
They saw some big old bone snake piece of shit, and they're worried that it's going to come back or not come back. I'm not sure.
Can you relate to them that I found the problem? How long do I think this will take to repair?
Depends on how you handle it. If you try to replace the part, it'll take maybe a minute. If you try and actually fix the wires themselves, it could take 10 minutes.
Do the fast one.
This is
The
going to
proper
take
one.
the proper one. The proper way to fix this is going to take me 10 minutes. But I can fix it in 1.
Let's go with the 1.
Yeah, please.
You do know
Gonna get electrocuted?
you will have to remove
It's a
the
risk Ash is
batteries
willing to take.
to repair this.
Oh shit.
We'll have to what?
Remove the batteries.
to repair it.
I think.
No, don't eat that.
Tell them that I'll have to remove the batteries to properly fix it safely.
How long will that take?
Time is of the essence.
If
Whatever
we-
you need,
if-
we got 5 sets of hands. Let's do whatever we can to get this moving. We got to get out of here.
Okay.
We start removing the batteries. How do we help?
Whoever is removing a battery, who's doing it?
I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it too.
How many are
Yeah.
there?
There's 6 batteries.
Well, then everyone grab a fucking battery.
Astra's
Aaron,
gonna be
you
listening to the earth to see if she can hear a rumble.
Astra, roll
For the bone
perception.
snake.
Those of you who are removing batteries, are any of you proficient in Tinker's tools?
No.
I am, as well as vehicles.
Okay.
I'm proficient in none tools.
Great. You don't have to roll anything to remove the batteries, Zed. Everyone else needs to roll basically a dexterity check.
I'll come out and remove the battery as well. A battery. Because we have
21.
6.
It's just a check. It's not a save.
Oh, a dex check, then
Yep.
just subtract 4 from it.
So
So
15.
17.
17, 15, 17. Those are good.
Okay. Ricky, you get a little shock, but it doesn't hurt. You met the DC.
Just a silly tingle.
I just take a big breath in. I'm not complaining about anything. I'm like, I probably deserve that.
Still weeping.
Zed and I will move the last two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so we'll take 2 and then we'll go to the next 2.
Okay, that's fine.
Joe gets back up to the wall to watch in the direction that the Naga dipped.
You see that Astra just has her ear on the ground listening.
What was your
Hippies.
perception there, Astra? 15.
15.
I'm gonna
While
Go
Astra's
over-
listening at the ground, Joe, you see
Oh boy.
slightly in different places.
Shit.
These Nagas.
Nagas. Oh.
And then resubmerge.
God,
But they
you
don't.
son of a bitch.
They only poke up out of the ground just enough for their eyes to see. They don't really
That's
have
terrifying.
eyes, but the sockets make
Mhm.
eye contact with you.
Joe calls back over her shoulder. There's 2 of them now. Hurry the fuck up.
I go to fix it once all the Banasite crystals are.
It's gonna take a minute.
Ricky, get up on the wall.
Okay.
I go to Ricky real quick, and I'm gonna grab Ricky's shoulder and say, I don't know how you're doing processing this, but we'll get to it. But we're here for you. And I'm gonna use Fey Gift, Hospitality, and me and you both get this much in temp HP.
Aw.
So 8 temp HP. Ricky.
Okay. Okay, I'll just kind of like wipe away the tears and shake my head at you, and then I'll jump up on the wall as well,
We'll get to it. Don't worry.
and I'll get my hand axe of hurling out.
Yeah.
I am going to really quick. I'm going to use my Bloodwell vial to replace my sorcery points, and then I'm going to use a bonus action to get back a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
I'm just shit out of luck.
Sure.
Sorcerers.
Once a day.
So
Yeah, I already used my once a day.
Astra, roll me another perception check.
And diddly do.
Ash, roll me a Tinker Tools check.
And I'm going to get ready near the Bandicite crystals, waiting to pop them back in once we're ready to go.
Natural fucking 20.
Nice.
Wah!
Wow.
31. Alright, Ash. Roll me a D100, please.
Don't worry what they say, class. I believe in you.
Don't fuck us again.
32.
As you work on the wiring, Astra, you hear shakes in the ground. You get a sense of direction. You feel them moving. You get the sensation that something is moving from your left to your right.
Like it's gonna go under us, or
No, not that close.
okay.
However, I need to know who's up on the wall.
I am not on the wall. I'm on the ground, right on the front side of it. Oh, actually, no. I'm right near the.
All right, me and Ricky are on the wall.
Yeah, I got on the wall.
Joe's not making a contact with Ricky. It's 'cause it's weird.
I need an odds or an evens from Joe.
Odd.
Okay. I
Like,
need
you
the
killed yourself.
surfaces. And as it does, Ricky, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
She's
no.
been through enough.
Oh no.
Do I have anything? I have stuff.
Like what?
No, it's all left for me.
Ricky, you feel this horrible, clawing sickness crawl up through your chest from your gut. You feel awful. Ricky, you have been cursed.
Jesus.
At the start of your turn,
Punching bag.
you must make a wisdom saving throw. And if you fail, you waste your action that turn doing nothing.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh.
As that happens, the Snaga re-submerges.
I hate these things.
I know.
Puss ass little bitches.
Mm-hmm.
How you really feel?
Joe, when it dives back down, Joe curses and knocks an arrow so she's ready for it the next time it pops up.
Okay. Roll me a perception check, Joe.
What do we got going on up there?
Perception. I don't know. One came up, looked at Ricky, now she looks a little sick. 23 on my perception.
That's pretty good. It is not good enough, unfortunately. Joe, you did not see it as the first Naga reappears. You are looking in the other direction, and it is going to make an attack on you at advantage because it has surprise.
Oh,
Fuck.
I can't even
I think
see
these
it
things are
either.
sneaky snacks.
That is a natural 20.
I'm gonna use the inspo I got for the recap on this.
Pretty smart.
I'll roll again.
I can't even use my restore balance because I can't see it from the 5-foot wall.
That
You
nat-
probably would have
Taller than
died.
5 feet.
He can't see it. There's a wall in the way.
Heck.
Yeah.
That natural 20 becomes a 23 to hit.
Okay, yeah, it hits, but at least I'll live to tell the tale. Hopefully.
Maybe.
You...
um,
Alright. Hold on. Okay, so you take... A beam of cold suddenly surges.
I hate the cold.
I'm sorry. Surges from the ground. All of you see... You take 28 points of cold damage.
I had 29 hit points.
I rolled really, really well on damage. As that happens, the Naga is going to resubmerge.
Joe just like falls onto her ass, just gasping.
Everyone else, you
Oh,
watch
shit.
as a
Oh
cold
fuck!
beam of blue energy lances up across Joe's back, almost splitting the flesh, and then she just slumps over. You're still
I reach up and
unconscious,
yeah, she's conscious. She's got
I
one
have
health.
1 hit point.
I grab this bitch and pull her down, and as I do, I give her a cure wounds at second
Hey.
level.
How the reverse tables?
DM question: how far into this
Damn!
deck is
Oh,
That's a
I love
healing.
you too.
is Ash?
What's that?
I was just asking the DM how long into the minute check
This has been one
are
round.
you? Oh,
6
it's been
seconds.
6
Oh,
seconds.
6 seconds.
Cool.
We got 9 more
Got it.
rounds.
Okay. Are we
I think-
in initiative yet, or?
I'm keeping track, but if you want to roll initiative, we can.
I think that's probably a good idea at this point.
All
Yeah,
right.
we should roll
Well,
initiative as of maybe give
I'm gonna
Ricky
try and sneak this in
instead of
before
10.
initiative, if I can.
Uh-huh.
When I see Joe fall from up on the wall, I'm gonna just yell down at the rest of you, and you'll see it's like no longer tears. It's more that like I'm just a little sweaty and gray from whatever has happened to me now, and I'm just like, do I stay up here, or should I come down?
Nope. Come down.
Oh,
Come down. Get
Probably
safe.
come down. Yeah,
Fuck this stand.
Those
We got-
max healing.
You gotta hold our ground. Wait for the next attack. Hold whatever you can. Get ready.
Oh right, initiative. Jesus.
Mine's gonna be weird because I have the gift of.
Oh, and I
Alacrity.
rolled shit, which
Oh,
tracks
baby,
because
let's
I
go.
was like blasted into hell.
Mine is
Yeah.
a 25 with gift of alacrity.
Noise.
Okay. Updating. Ricky, please roll initiative. is the second round of combat. Zed. Is there anything you want to do on your turn?
I'm gonna cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
So that is up. I'm gonna stay tucked between the Brahma and the wall. And that's my action. Yeah. Yep. That's my turn. I'm just casting Mirror Image.
Okay. One moment, please. Oops, that's not correct. Why didn't this roll? Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. My dice have gone AWOL. Here it is.
Oh, actually, no. I am gonna do something. With my bonus action, I will use another Fey Gift on Joe. Hospitality again, so you will get 8 temp HP, and I still have
Thank you.
temp HP, and then I will tuck back over into my corner. So that's my
Joe just
second
gives
out
you
of
the
3
thumbs
HP.
up.
Okay.
You got this. Don't die on us.
I'm real trying.
Astra. What do you
Yeah.
do?
I don't know. Fuck.
You can hold actions if you'd like.
Yeah.
But right now you have a 5-foot wall all around you. You're not sure where these assailants are coming from. They are using the ground to their advantage.
Okay, so I'm going to move over here around.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop out Flame Blade as a
Okay.
bonus action. And then I guess I'll hold my action to smack if something emerges close to me.
Okay. You hold an action to make an attack with your flame blade.
Turn.
All right. As all of you are hiding. Okay. Here's what happens. A Naga
Oh no.
appears right over the wall. The ground quietly rumbling as it splits. And as it looms up over the edge of the wall, it looks down at all of you. It's going to cast a spell. Yep. I need Ricky, Zed, and Joe
Yeah.
to make a wisdom saving throw. As you all hear in common the Naga say, grovel.
This
Joe
has
just
nothing
gives
to
him
do
the
with my
finger.
Mirror Image, right?
No, he's giving us
it's
like a
command.
command.
It's a command.
Okay.
Joe's response is to give a finger.
Okay, Ricky, you,
Is
I assume
this-
I dropped my knees.
you
Oh,
go
Is this
bud.
on your turn. You will use your action to go prone.
is this considered a charmed condition?
It is a charm effect. If you have,
Because I have advantage.
go
Yeah.
ahead and roll it with advantage.
15.
Yeah, you succeed.
Nice.
Okay. I think that's everybody I declared. Yeah. Your 15 didn't come through, but I believe you.
Yeah, it's there. Why didn't it come through?
When it sees only Ricky grovel, the head looms up over the wall, very disconcertingly. As its head twists, I suddenly need a dexterity saving throw from Joe.
Yep.
Oh.
Fine. Fuck you, snake. She tumbles out of the way. I rolled a 24.
Okay. A burst of radiant energy just up out of the ground.
What do you have against me? Was it the finger?
And then it drops back into the soil.
It was probably the finger.
Yeah, but that happened after she ice blasted the fuck out of me. I don't know why I called it a she.
You don't know.
Getting major bitch vibes is what I'm getting. Ash, please hurry up.
What's going on out there?
A third Naga looms up.
Fucking snakes.
It is, yeah, they are snakes.
Third Naga. Echo hates this party. I'm just scared and sad.
Okay.
And I'm taking it out on you.
All right. Zed, there are multiple of you. As you have mirror image, it's going to make an attack on you.
Okay.
As a burst of cold energy lashes towards you. Go ahead and roll your mirror image.
Need to roll a 6 or higher. That will hit one of my duplicates if it hits.
It was a 22 to hit.
Yes, it will.
Okay. The duplicate takes
1,000,000. It just destroyed anyways.
I still want to know what it
21
did.
cold damage.
Oh my god, that's as many hit points as Joe has. Okay, well, the temp will help. The temp will help.
When it sees it had lashed out and lanced away one of your mirror images, it doesn't seem to react well. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Me?
Yes.
Don't bite you.
No, it's too far for that.
I don't like these
Let's
things.
see if I have anything. I have stuff and things. Okay, if you miss a fail, I don't even think that would help. Cool.
Okay.
So a 6.
Yeah, that is a failure, I'm afraid. You take 17 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then it resubmerges. Aaron's turn. Aaron will climb up. Wait, where the hell is she? There she is. Will climb up on top of the Brama. She's going to hold an action to make a ranged attack on a Naga. Ricky, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Boy, the grovel.
Oh,
Oh,
Ricky. Curses.
So, the curse prevents you from doing anything.
Just kind of stunned.
Yeah. Ash.
Oh,
You see replaying images in your head of Joe covered in her own blood.
Yeah, I'll continue
what's
working
going
until they say they need me.
You can continue working, but every turn you do something other than work. It will extend the time.
Yeah, just keep working, Ash. We'll try to stay alive.
I mean, I have an idea that could really, really help.
I don't know.
But it would
Probably
take
do that.
2 rounds to do that.
We're not lasting 8 rounds.
That is a lot of rounds.
It is a lot of
There's
rounds.
no way we're lasting 8 rounds right now.
Okay. I'm going to action attune to the crown, to Regal.
That's right. I completely
Yeah.
forgot about Regal.
You do that. As soon as you do, you spend that action. You reach out to Regal as you put her on your head, and you hear, "I did wonder."
Yes, let's get to work, Regal. How about you? Would you like to do that?
I am at your service.
All right. He's gonna come out of the space and he's gonna peek his head out. Look at. Well, we can't do it this time, but I think. Well. Yeah, it's an action to do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Well, I have true sight. Are they invisible
No.
within 33?
They're just underground.
You can see
Oh,
there
okay.
are lots of holes where these bone snakes have re-submerged. You get the feeling that they are basically playing whack-a-mole.
Gotcha. All right. Then he'll dip back down. He doesn't want to get hit.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll wait for the next turn.
Joe.
Joe sees Ricky just like stunned next to her, and she's like, I don't know what you're going through, but you gotta get through it faster. That's not like words of encouragement. That's just all I can do. And then she'll look out at the enemy territory with her bow and ready in action for the first thing that she sees.
Okay. You ready in action, and it will pay off as a Naga emerges. Slightly
Fire.
moved. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
How far out of the ground are they coming? Are they just popping heads out, or
They
are they like
are emerging
10 feet
just
tall?
enough to make eye contact, unless they don't see anyone.
okay?
24.
That
hits.
So, that's when it's my turn.
You noticed that when all of you were hidden behind the walls, one of them went right up to the wall to look over it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
12
12 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Unless I only get one attack per held
You
action,
get
I don't
your
remember.
Attack action.
Great. 29 to hit.
That hits.
That would have been a sexy natural 20, but damage. Oh shit! I need to remember this. I can re-roll because of my thing. I don't know if it's with firearms. Hold on. It's one of my new ranger things. When you roll damage, you may choose to re-roll the result once and choose the higher. It's only with firearms. Okay, never mind. So that's she will duck back down behind the wall when her turn
12?
ends. Yeah.
Well, you don't. Not without a wisdom save.
Okay. That is 14.
It is a failure.
Shit.
You are held.
Held? Oh no, like hugged, but like in
No,
place.
Like it casts hold person on you.
That's what I mean. Held.
You are.
She freezes.
Stunned.
Okay.
But that's all that Naga can do on its turn. It will re-submerge.
Boy.
Oh,
I was just yelling at Ricky for not moving.
Sure were. Next. Zed, you see Joe reach up, loose an arrow, and then is stuck in the position. Like a statue.
Okay. For me to, because she's like what, 5'5", so her head is just peeking out over the wall.
She
Yeah.
is high enough to take a shot with the longbow.
Yeah.
I'm visible.
Fuck. Okay. I am going to stand up on the wall.
Okay.
And I will hold a spell.
Okay. Which spell are you holding?
I'm going to be holding Shatter.
Nice.
Okay. Astra.
Oh.
I'm going to say, catch me if I go down. This ain't looking good. We got 2 down in the corner. Not moving. And then that's where I stand.
I move over here.
I'm frozen and Ricky looks sicky.
I can't help Ricky. I can help you though. You're paralyzed, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
held.
Oh, is it
It's a
paralyzed?
whole
Yeah.
person, it's paralyzed.
I'm gonna lesser rest of you and get rid of your paralyzed.
The whole person falls.
Oh fuck! Thank you.
If only I took remove curse. God damn it.
Can I go down, or is my I didn't get my chance to go down on my turn?
You cannot use movement on a
Understood.
like off your turn.
Okay. But I'm not
But you are
held,
not
so
paralyzed anymore.
yeah, I'm not gonna have advantage on me.
Yeah. Instant crits anymore.
Okay, I go up on the wall. My last
Like a
movement.
sacrificial lamb.
Well, I need to see. I can't do shit because they're not gonna come back here. So I drop my flame blade. Wasted spell.
Oh, but
I'm
they don't
gonna
seem to
use
be
my-
close range opponents.
Yeah, tell me about it. Shit, it was. I do not have the action economy for that, so I lied. I'm not getting up on the wall. Not yet. And I'm just gonna sit here. That's my turn.
So you don't drop Flame Blade.
I do not drop Flame Blade yet.
Okay. All right. Emerging over the wall and immediately taking a shot from Aaron.
Do I get
She
my
hits.
shatter?
You get your shatter here if you'd like to use it on this one.
Yep, it's gonna be a con 17.
1 moment.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron deals 18 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
Hell
I
yeah.
rolled pretty fucking good.
Hell yeah.
Con
Double
save,
eights.
DC 17.
Yeah.
I
Thunder
believe that's a
damage.
fail. It is
Yeah,
a fail.
yeah, yeah,
20
yeah, yeah.
22 thunder.
Okay.
Was it a construct? Probably not.
He's also bone. I think that does extra damage to bone.
You think so?
It only
Does it?
does extra damage to constructs.
Okay, maybe
A
I
creature
worded
made
that
of
wrong. I hope it
inorganic
does.
material.
You see the thunder shakes and rattles this bone naga. Doesn't seem to do any more or less damage than you would expect.
Damn.
It's okay. I'll take it.
I can dream.
You can.
Yes, you can.
It's turning into a nightmare though.
As it has emerged, and it takes the arrow from Aaron, and it looks upon the line of Astra, Ricky, Joe, and Zed. It opens its mouth, and I need all of you to make a dexterity
Oh,
save.
fuck. At least I'm not paralyzed. Thank you, Astra.
You do get a chance to succeed this dex save.
Natural 20.
That is successful.
Probably
30,
gonna
20.
die.
Is there any reason my danger sense would not be working given everything that's going on with me?
No, your features still work. You can still
Okay.
attempt the dex save at advantage. You see its mouth open, and sparks of electricity dance between the jaws, and then an enormous
Nice.
lightning bolt.
Oh, fucking
across toward all of you.
shit.
This is gonna hurt.
Why is it so full of hate?
Astra, you fail. Yeah, I'll just use the fucking... I'm not gonna roll all these my damn self. $26 points of lightning damage.
That's-
You succeeded.
Okay, so 13.
Yes.
I'm fucked up.
Is
I'm
that
almost
still the
done.
case if I'm prone?
You're
If I
not...
succeeded?
You are not prone, but you do succeed on the dex save.
Okay.
So you only take 13.
I'm gonna go down this turn.
You actually couldn't go
Oh.
prone despite the command because you were cursed.
Okay.
Is this a TPK?
No. Don't put that in the air.
Probably.
Ash has Regal on. We just need to make it to his turn.
Zed, you're unconscious?
No,
No,
he
I
said
have
this
three-
round
I
is
have-
probably going to go down.
4
I don't know what
HP.
Regal does.
Well, you're going to find out.
As the Zed closes its mouth and then sinks back into the earth. This Naga
Eh.
emerges. Zed, it sees you on top of the wall. It's going
Mhm.
to make a spell attack upon you.
Eh.
Okay. I still have mirror image up.
Is that concentration?
No,
Okay. That
just
is-
says 1 minute duration.
That is a 22 to hit.
So you gotta roll a 10, I think.
I'm gonna use my last inspiration on that roll. I
Okay.
gotta roll an 8 or higher. Let me click that again.
That's totally doable.
So doable, right? Yeah.
Yeah, thank God.
Okay.
I'm down to 1 mirror image.
That mirror image took 21 points of
Ugh.
damage.
Yeah, that thing's gone.
Seeing that spell fail, it
Uh.
will try to impose a dexterity save on you, Zed.
Okay, Ricky, try and catch him if he falls.
Oh, anything it does is I'm going down.
17.
17.
That's successful. You manage to dodge the surge of radiant energy sparking from your feet.
Fuck.
And it will
The
re-
adrenaline is pumping.
Uh-huh.
We
Have
still
to
got
make
one
that
more.
Ash's turn.
We still got one more knockup.
Aaron's turn.
That's 2 out of 3, baby.
Aaron climbs down off of the Brahma and will stealth around this corner.
Yeah, she should
Hold her
hide.
shot. Okay. Ricky, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ricky.
you
Ricky,
I know you're in a
no.
bad headspace.
Sorry. It's that curse. It's shutting you down. Ash, it's your turn.
All right. He's gonna poke his head out. Now I need to see them to wrest control, but I have something better.
Better than that.
Yes.
That's-
There's only 3 bullets, so there were 4 that we faced, right? We're missing a bullet
Yeah, we tossed
on the
it.
ground?
The dead bodies are relocated, but there were 4.
Okay. Well, let's fight fire with fire, and have these bullets chase the little shits. And I'm gonna cast Animate Dead. I have 9 targets I can choose from. So
Is
all
there
the
like
zombies.
a CR cap or something?
No.
Oh
No,
shit.
this is a legendary
Uh,
artifact.
Yeah.
I told
so
you,
all
Simic, we just needed to make it to his turn.
That's kind of
So-
broken. What the fuck?
So all the bullets raise up. All the
We
mummies,
can change
save
it
for
now
the.
if you want, Simic.
Nope.
I mean,
Shut up, Simic. I'll
Simic,
bully
this
you.
was the crown of a god.
Mhm.
Okay, this ain't a fucking regular magic item.
So all 4 bullets, the mummy, the lights. I think that's all of them. Yeah.
Also, using it can be potentially very dangerous.
All 4 bullets. Hold on.
Good thing those fuckers can dig. Go get them.
Yep. That's.
Fuck you, snakes.
You said the mummy
That's-
as well?
Yep. The mummy.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's the range?
60 feet.
Okay. That's all of. I think that's it.
Shit.
Not the ghost. Fuck the ghost. He can
I don't
die.
think
The
It
ghost
doesn't
is
leave
not an
anything.
option. Yeah. Okay.
And I
They-
command the
they
bullets
answer your
to
orders in a
burrow.
bonus action.
I command all of them to harry these bone nagas underneath the ground. And if they need to hold actions, they do so. And then I'll fucking dip back into the Brahma to
Okay.
protect myself.
Hold on. This bullet, with its tremor sense, detects one of them immediately.
I'm screaming and crying internally, guys.
It will make a bite attack immediately.
I was so upset I didn't hold a Eldritch Blast action, but now that my mirror image is up, I'm so happy I did.
It hits the bone naga with its bite, dealing 30 points of damage.
Nice.
This bone naga.
We should do this every
bullet
fight.
Suddenly, I don't recommend it. This bullet suddenly is resubmerging with a dead bone naga in its mouth.
Yeah!
Ash takes a peek out. Good boy.
This bullet burrows. Hold on, it's not exhausted anymore. It is also within range for tremor sense. It detects this one and immediately bite attacks it. That hits with a 17, dealing 40 points of damage. This bone naga is previously injured, but not dead. This bullet detects this one, burrows with its tremor sense, makes a bite attack, misses. The natural one. This one detects the same bone naga. It has tremor sense out to 60 feet. I missed. And misses with a natural 2. These undead seem confused and aimless. They mill about. They don't see a target, but they're holding longbow attacks if they see a naga.
All right.
That's your turn, Ash.
Yep, I'm back in
Quite
the
a
Brama, keeping myself safe.
Okay, Joe.
Joe just kind of like stags with relief. And she's gonna climb up onto the wall and just shove a potion in Zed's hands. She bottoms up.
Oh, yep. You want
That's
to
a
roll it for
10.
me?
It's a
Nice.
10 if you take it yourself.
Very nice. Wait, I have potions. Are you feeding me a potion right now?
I can. Do I have to roll for it?
Yeah.
If
Feeding
you
is
feed someone
rolling.
a potion, you don't roll. If you feed someone a
Oh.
potion, it heals for max, but it's an action always.
Okay, yeah, I'll use my action. Just I pinch his nose, and when he goes, "What?" I just dump it down his throat.
Jesus.
Thank you. I'll take it. Also, I have to make 3 con saves, advantage for enhanceability.
That's right.
Yeah, 1 more, I think. They are all successful.
Ooh.
Sorry, I forgot about that. I'm up there beating my chest like, you ain't bringing me down. Yep, thanks. Okay, yep. Come on now.
Fuck us, Jesus Christ!
Baby, want a sippy?
Joe just gives you a disgusted look.
Get
How
down
long do
now.
I have control
We don't
over
need you going
these?
down too.
24 hours.
Just have him
It's
cruise
smell
next to
and
us.
ain't dead. However,
Yeah.
at the end of 24 hours, you lose control of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at 23 hours, just say walk in that direction for an hour, and then when we lose control, they're far away.
Yep.
Somebody else's problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay, whose turn? What's?
Get off the wall, first off.
Oh yeah, I'd get down
It's still
next to
your
Ricky.
turn, Joe.
Sorry, damn.
Get off the fucking wall.
I'm off the fucking wall.
This naga is going to try and defend itself against the bullet that is suddenly submerged with it, and it's going to. You watch a beam of lightning up out of the earth. Let's see. The bullet's dex is a joke, so it gets hit. Okay, the bullet takes 34 points of lightning damage. And the naga is going to. That's it. Only cast the 1 leveled spell. Zed,
My turn?
you don't see any enemies. You see the undead that Ash control. The whites wander back and forth between the holes, looking confused and aimless.
Doing their best.
The ground shakes as you feel the bullets and the nagas submerged, having a subterranean battle. What do you do?
First off, bonus action. I am going to actually. 1 second. Yeah, I got 2 health potions. I will. Do I bonus action or just fucking pop that bitch? You know what? Alright, let me stop playing. I get down off the wall. I run over this corner. Stay low, spread out. See if these bullets can take it out. And I'm gonna just tuck over here so that we're not all fucking lined up. I am going to stay right there. Right here. And I will, you know what? I'm gonna bonus action drink the potion.
Roll it. 2d4
And
plus 2.
almost max. Nice. So I'm going to do that, and I'll hold Eldritch Blast in case anything goes into my line of sight. And that is my turn.
Okay, Astra.
Astra's gonna action drink a potion.
You heal for 10.
Potions for everybody.
That's it. That's all I got.
This Naga in battle with this Bullet is going to do the same thing. It spits a lightning bolt at it. Yeah, the bullets, they don't dodge it. Not well, especially not subterraneously. It takes 36 points of lightning damage.
Ouch.
But that's what the Naga can do. Erin's turn. Erin notices that no Nagas have reappeared, and so she's just got her short bow in hand, waiting. And anybody with a sharp perception can hear her whisper, "Thank you, Regal."
Yeah, real fucking talk. I believe in you,
I
Ricky.
need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20. Ricky.
A failure, Ricky. You do not get to take an action.
She's not in a good place right now.
No.
I'm just curled up in the fetal position on the ground.
Emotionally, just
Ash.
devastated.
The undead have their orders, and he's gonna climb back down
With his little
and-
tiara on.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb back down and resume the work that I was doing
Okay.
if I can. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they just follow out the orders if I don't give them a new one, right?
Correct.
Okay,
They are
That's what I'll
following
do.
the order, attack the Nagas, and that's what they're doing.
sick.
At the end of your turn, Ash, I need you to write down in your inventory. You now have 1 mark of the crown.
Oh, there's always a caveat.
All right.
Wow, that's gonna be
Worth
fun later, I'm sure.
1 mark of the crown.
Roll me a Tinker's check, please.
Okay, just saving that note.
Mhm.
And Tinker's check. I still have enhanceability, yeah?
Yeah, Zed managed to
He saved all of his-
concentration.
Sick. 28.
Okay, Joe. Excuse me, it's your turn.
Oh shit.
Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. The Bullets need to carry out their orders.
Good boys.
This one hits. It hits, deals 30 points of damage. This next one. That just barely hits, but barely is good enough. This Bone Naga is slain.
Thank God.
This one
That's 2 guys.
misses. This bullet detects this one with tremor sense. Natural 20.
Bullet.
Nice.
78 points of damage.
Oh my god, that would fucking kill me.
You probably
That would outright kill me.
Actually, I have 79 hit points if we're going what I have left plus my max.
I have
Five.
76.
The 3 Nagas are slain by the undead bullets as they subterraneously search for their prey like sharks.
I
Land
love them
sharks.
so much.
Land sharks.
Bullet for life.
As that happens, for the moment, that's the end of combat as these undead. The bullets resurface. You see some of them look burnt, singed from lightning, but they seem copacetic, complacent, calm, which is a strange look for a bullet They just kind of stand around looking in the direction of Ash. And that's the end of combat.
Ooh, Ash, get that shit going. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Now I can have the bullets just protect, and I
Have
can
them
actually
patrol.
I can have them patrol, and I can spend the 10 minutes to try and properly fix this issue.
Please. That.
I was just gonna check on Ricky, like feel
Yeah,
at her face and
Joe was gonna crouch
try to
beside
figure out what the
Ricky.
fuck's wrong.
Be like, what's going on with you? Why are you okay?
You can respond.
No, I think I'm scared. I might puke. Everything's not good. I'm so sorry. Joe, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We'll
Is this-
unpack that.
This is guilt. We're in the middle of combat. You can't just lay there.
Ask her roll medicine check.
Victim blaming.
Yeah, Jesus.
Let's say I'm,
Hell
I
yeah.
look over my I'm like gray.
I didn't know she got
professional
cursed.
Veins. Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
gray and
No, I
sweaty.
didn't. I didn't see that
With your
happen.
26.
Okay, I know now,
As
but
you check over Ricky, there are enormous bags under her eyes. You see her skin looks gaunt. She looks like she hasn't slept for weeks, which is
oh,
really not the case a moment ago. You feel as though
Okay.
life is being drained from her. You recognize she's been cursed.
you're fucking cursed. God damn it.
Right, so maybe a little more compassion, Astra?
We were all almost just dead.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
I turn
Fix
to
it later.
Astra and I go, how sick am I if Joe's being nice?
Oh shit, maybe she's
Hi.
sick too. I put my
You're
hand
on
on Joe's
death's door.
forehead.
Excuse me.
Ash is going to switch gears and spend the 10 minutes to try and properly fix this issue.
As you do that, and as you inspect Ricky, you see slowly but surely over the next few minutes, the curse seems to abide.
Ah, okay.
Listen, Ricky, if you want to unpack the whole tiff we had out there, we can do that after we kind of get out of this. But
I pull
think
you
we
into a hug. I
Oh,
pull you
fuck.
into a hug.
Oh, all right.
I'm off the ground. I'm so sorry.
Uh,
It wasn't me. I didn't mean to. I mean,
I know.
it was me, but it wasn't me.
Girl, I know. I saw your eyes get all glazed. I know it wasn't you. I've seen a possession before. Listen, it's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. I'm alive right now, today, at this moment.
Yeah, I'm putting you down. I'm like, okay.
So we're just gonna make sure Ash is fine to fix this thing, and then we're gonna leave, and then it'll be great.
Ash, while you were
Uh-huh.
working, you suddenly hear from Regal. It has been a long time since I've controlled any creatures, but there is something new now.
And what's that?
Something is attempting to wrest my control. It's minor, a nuisance, no chance of it succeeding, but it is there, and it is coming from very far away. I can feel it reaching out to all of these undead creatures every few moments.
Does it feel like the obelisk that we came across that one time?
No, this feels much. It feels very strong, but very distant. As though some powerful entity is calling from long distances away.
Does it feel like... Do you have anything specific? Does it feel like a particular creature, or... you said entity.
Feels
Can you
old.
sense? Okay.
It's very old. It feels like my heiress used to, my mistress. I haven't felt anything like it in a long time.
I see.
Divine.
Interesting.
Divine yet ancient. can tell you
Of-
it's coming from the northwest. Very
Northwest.
To the map of Ceres.
Do you think it's on this continent?
From just this. Perhaps if we encounter more of it in more locations, I might be able to guess, but just from here, I do not know.
Okay. Fair enough.
I apologize, I should not distract you from your sparky magic there. Good luck.
Thank you. No, if something that important you can sense, always tell me, no matter what I'm doing.
Noted.
If you could let everybody else know the same thing that you told me.
She does. All of you suddenly hear in your minds a voice you recognize as Regal, though for you, Astra, it is kind of new.
Oh,
You suddenly
Right.
hear, the undead that we have under our control are being, well, called to by a powerful entity far to the northwest. I don't know what it is, and it's no real concern. They won't wrest them from my control anytime soon. But be aware, it's there, and it's calling. Every
Great.
few moments.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense of how they're fucking acquiring these masses far and wide.
Might be
No,
valuable information for the higher ups when we eventually get to them.
Yep.
It might be
I mean,
interesting
we won't say
how
that.
you explain
Yeah.
you've learned it.
We intercepted some intelligence.
What
Came
kind of
across a
But I'm not going to be
captain.
the one to say it, because my lion face ain't so good.
Neither is
entity
your
does
honest
it
face.
I know.
feel like? A person, a machine?
I don't know. I can say
Okay.
that the language it uses, the magic reinforcing it, feels like my old mistress. Feels divine, but old.
It's about the last thing I wanted to hear, but I appreciate the info.
Silly Regal, gods don't exist.
That's a fucking can of worms I'm not ready to open as he's kind of like sit up against the wall, patching up his burns. Oh, fuck. Can't even tell the higher ups that. They won't believe us.
So
Well,
what
maybe
is there
we'll
to
look
do?
into it ourselves.
Mm.
I don't know what one has
Reading
the chance, but
reading through the abilities of Regal, am I able to just connect to one person or everybody?
What do you mean?
One of the abilities allows me to communicate.
Telepathically? Yeah, you can just do
Any.
that.
Okay.
You could just do that for as much as you want.
It's within 100 feet.
Yeah.
I suspect I should link this item again so that Simic doesn't seem quite so lost.
Yeah, I'm like, mad.
It's an artifact.
It
Yeah.
is an artifact, yes. One moment.
Animate dead at 7th level.
Fuck crazy.
True sight 30 feet. If you're a creeper like me, you can just go on Class's D&D page.
I've linked it.
otherwise, how's the repair going?
It's going good, you hear in your head.
I hate that. Never do that again unless you have to.
All right, fair enough.
Good.
Who's hurting the most right now?
16 out of 53.
Come here, Joe. Do you still have temp HP?
No,
Joe,
those are
help,
beaten out of me.
Got blasted.
help me up, Joe.
She will.
And as I grab your hand, I like cup it on the other side. I said, we'll get through it or something. I don't fucking know. Here, take this. And I use my last Fey gift, hospitality. We both get 6 temp HP.
A scholar and a gentleman. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too hot over here. We need to get a place to fucking rest our heads and get this shit fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the plan? Are we backing off? See if we can find cover?
Yes.
Because this is
You
the
get
road we
this.
have to follow.
Yeah.
We do have puppies at our attention, basically. We can send them ahead underground, have them scout.
Like, look for a place, like a cave to sleep in.
I'm all cool for that. Last thing I want happening, though, is us losing Razgard's revenge fully. So we got to prioritize getting this bad boy fixed up.
You rolled a 31 on your Tinker check originally for this?
Originally, yeah.
What was your new one?
28.
You repair with this time that you've allotted to get the defensive system back up. You repair Razgar's revenge for 59 hit points.
Oh, all right.
Good.
Can we like strap down the fucking door to like the
I
top
have to
of
duct
it
tape
until
cardboard.
The door, okay, so the door is still attached by one hinge.
Okay.
But it's bent at an angle, so you can't close it. It
As
is not
long
going
as we still
anywhere.
have it. Yeah.
It can't
okay, cool.
be fully closed, or it's just, is it like just
You can't even
Yeah.
bend it towards the door. Like
It's just
it's pressed
fucking
up against
on
the
an
side
angle.
of the Brahma, wide open.
Okay. Perfect.
Alright.
I just wanted to have it so we could fix it later. If
Oh,
need
you're
be.
not gonna lose it. It's not going anywhere.
Ash comes out of the little like panel, like covered in like soot and like all the grease and everything. Don't worry about the hatch. I'll take an hour to fix it before we go to bed.
okay? Can we leave?
Batteries. Yeah. Let's just get
Oh,
these
Pop these
batteries
yes.
bitches
in.
back in.
Yes, we can take our time. So
I'd rather not, but
A note:
well,
the Brahma, while it moves at full speed, your undead do not. Your bullets
Right.
can move quickly, but the whites, they really.
I think you should send the whites packing. Just say, go that way.
we can kill them again.
I'll do it.
Have them go fight whatever's up there while we go the other way.
Distraction.
That's fair.
Oh, so just say, walk up the road. If you see undead, attack them.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a good idea. All right.
Off they go.
I send the mummy and the whites off to try to slay their own kin.
Okay.
Specify it has to be undead like they are.
Yes, undead like you. Sorry, Mr. Erevan.
It doesn't seem to care, as the necromantic magic holding them together just kind of forced them up the road. And it's not long until they're out of sight.
Okay. All right, we got an entourage of bullets, and let's install the batteries.
Roll perception.
What do you say?
Anybody with a passive perception over 15 or higher.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
I rolled terrible. 13.
I rolled amazing.
Okay.
What? Perception. Where is it? Oh, there we go. 10.
Okay.
You're busy.
Astra. You hear, after you all like start getting yourselves ready to back out to find cover, you suddenly hear off in the distance like the sounds not of a gunshot but of something extremely heavy slamming into something not heavy.
Oh,
Okay, we
there's
should
something very fucking big up there. We need to go.
up, like in the direction we're headed.
Yeah,
In the direction you sent the undead.
yeah. The undead
Okay,
is
well, at least
probably
they'll be busy.
super dead.
Can
Something
I sense
massive
Can I,
fucking.
can I sense them still? Like,
No, they're
Okay.
Oh,
as shit.
Aw.
If we were to look
Oh.
at a map of where we are right now, like if we were to look east or west of us, is there any mountainsides, hillsides, or are we like in a very plainy area?
So you're by the coast because you chose
Yeah.
the coast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's lots of trees, but the coast itself, aside from the road that you're on, is very wet and soft land. There are lots of caves where, when the water has been high, it's eroded a lot of the road away. So there are caves you could use for cover.
Joe is planning to look for a place to rest when we get on the move.
You can roll survival when you do that. I'm asking, what I need right now is your order of operations.
Well, we're putting the crystals back on Seth and I because I think we're the only ones.
You guys don't have to roll for it, so they're in.
Yeah.
It just
Right?
takes a minute. Yeah. You
Yeah,
read the
okay.
crystals.
Then we get in. Right?
Okay, I don't need that specific of an order.
And then we go.
He wants to know which direction we're going. That's why I was
The
asking.
way we're trying, like,
based
maybe
on-
give a little bit of a berth to the loud noise we heard.
Okay. This road is
Uh-huh.
really the only place that can support the Brama.
Well, then I guess we're
Yeah.
taking the road.
Right. Are you going there now, or are you going
Yeah.
to try and find a place to rest first?
No. We need a
Rest.
short rest.
Okay, fuck.
That's
Yeah,
why I was
long
asking east or west if it looked like there was anything on the map or anything that we could see directly to
So-
our east or west right now of where we're at on the road.
Short
If the
answer
road's
is
going
you'd
north.
have to backtrack about 30 minutes to find a place.
That's fine.
Fuck it. Yeah, at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we have to. We can't keep going on like this in the condition we're in. We need to get this fucking Brahma fixed, get ourselves fixed. Before we
Okay, I
take
need a
anything.
D100, please.
Can
Ooh,
I
I got
roll a
this.
survival?
Not me.
In a moment. I need a
Okay.
D100 first.
Are you rolling it, Simic?
You can, dude.
I got it. 71.
Okay.
Or more bullets.
Nah.
No.
As you back off, you basically you start driving in the opposite direction. The Brahma's moving remarkably smoothly. It is a new experience to be driving with a completely open door that cannot be shut. You in the spotter chair, you basically you have the periscope here, but you're finding it easier to just lean out the hatch and see everything.
Yeah.
You can see with that 71, as the Brahma's making its way back towards where you came from, in the distance, you see smoke. Smoke that marks the approaching friendly forces. They're probably 60 to 70 miles behind you, based on how the gray at the top of the sky is on the horizon.
And we're certain that if we just took a night, it's like they wouldn't immediately catch up to us.
Catch up to you, no, but
Okay, good.
they are moving. Because they are infantry with Brahma support. You know they will travel slower than you.
Woo! Okay,
Yeah.
great. Good. Awesome.
As you ride along the road, you do see the occasional undead wandering about. You have your own entourage, though, as you hear just the of these bullets just trotting along, keeping up with the Brahma as best they can.
Can I have them like swim, like flank 2-2 like in front of the Brahma, just kind of underground?
The Brahma will have to move slower if you want that to happen.
Mm-mm.
No,
Might as
no.
well
I
Go
mean,
at speed.
The bullets
Bullet speed.
cannot burrow as fast as the Brahma can drive. So
oh, okay.
they can walk and keep up with it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like,
I don't think we're looking to take a long rest, right? Are we just? looking to
We
get a short
are.
rest?
What do you?
I don't
we got a
have
long
anything.
rest.
It's 11 a.m.
I know,
Oh,
and
we can
you're
travel at night.
you're a Sorlock, but the rest of us don't get shit back on a short rest.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind the long rest.
I think it's
I'm
only
down
you
at all.
and Ricky
I'm
that
the-
don't benefit from a long rest the way the rest of us do.
Oh, I get like jack shit back because I already used my thing. All my big spells are gone, for the most part. Yeah, that's fine.
okay, let me get that survival roll, please.
Okay, so is this? I'm looking at my terrain. It's not desert or grassland, is it? It's like swampland. Okay, so I get to double my proficiency, which means +3 to this roll.
Okay.
I give advantage.
please. Roll bad.
How do you give advantage?
I'm
She's
used
naturey.
to I'm used to tracking my way through the woods, and since we've already been this way, we've been through here once, so I can recognize the area.
And she rode through it because she was on the outside of the Brama.
Also that.
She might be able to recall things that I didn't catch.
Roll a survival, Astra.
No, sorry.
Heck.
I mean, a 15 's
9.
still
It's
good.
not terrible. Yeah.
15.
Okay.
Still good.
If Astra had met a 10, you could have
Yeah.
advantage.
Damn it, Astra.
You rolled a 2. I don't want to hear
I
it.
rolled a 2 and I still got a 15. So
Wow, the ranger. That's crazy.
eat
Okay.
my shorts.
It's like your whole fucking job.
Wow.
You drive the Brahma along the road back the direction you came a short ways until you find basically a copse of trees that hides what looks like it was once a cove, but it is long dried up, and now it is not a cave. It looks like it'll do.
Mhm.
This looks like the cover of the cave's roof will provide enough that you can repair the Brahma in relative peace, and it will limit the number of lines you have to actually watch. So
They just mold earth a wall out front.
you can.
I guess you could block us in.
If no one can see us.
That's true. Well, a dumb undead wouldn't be convinced by. I mean, would be convinced by that, but a smart one would be like, "That's a perfect wall."
Alright, maybe no wall. We'll just watch.
Okay.
Great. Ash, are you gonna work through the night, or are we gonna start our night, our long
Well,
rest?
I'm gonna take an hour.
So we'll all take a short rest with that.
I'm gonna take an hour to repair the door.
I'm gonna start my trance.
That's fair too.
It's 4 hours. That way I can be up for most of the watch.
Okay.
And the bullets are just land sharking, like circling the encampment slowly.
Sure, they do that.
Okay.
Hey, Ricky. I need a wisdom save.
Oh
Ricky.
boy.
More of this. Okay.
Oh, that was good.
It's the same number every time.
It's like
Either
6 and
a 6 or a
9.
9. Yeah.
6 and 9, yeah.
69.
Not nice.
Okay. Ricky. While you are kind of leaning against the Brahma as Ash begins to work, and everyone starts doing their tasks, you have a vision that is not the now. Suddenly you find yourself not leaning against the Brahma, but you're leaning against a tree. It's an old tree that you remember from your youth. One that you used to climb constantly. One that you've broken your arm falling from. Leaning against this tree, you're looking towards a ranch house. One you know well. One that your family was in charge of and has been for years. Only you're watching it burn as men on horses ride around it, firearms blasting into the air and towards the building. You see people running out of it and towards you and urging you to run. And you do. As the ranch house spreads in flame, reaching out to the barn and the pasture, all of it scorched. Raiders, bandits and criminals, those who take from others because they can't do it themselves, either out of neglect, laziness, or a pure love of violence. They take it out your family. And as you run, you hear your family, your mother, your father, your sisters, get taken down by the raiders behind you. You get away out to the forest line, and you watch, looking out from these trees, as the raiders skim across the forest line, looking in, but they don't see you, because you were always the smallest, the best at hiding. You hear your name screeched out by one of your sisters as the raiders take her. You hear the name Amelia shouted in pain and fear. And then suddenly, the vision ends. The smoke, the harsh, it's all gone. You're back in the encampment with your crew. Only you've run away from the Brama and you're now amongst the trees, looking towards your team. The memory of the vision, just a memory. And then you realize that wasn't your memory. What do you do?
Ricky, everything okay? We just saw her run away, right?
Yeah, you
Like in
saw
the
her
spot.
sprint like full speed, full barbarian sprint to the trees, but looking stricken and panicked.
So I'm like probably 80 feet away now if I like dashed.
Yeah.
At least 80.
Then we'll go after you a little bit. Start like, let's see what's going on with it. Ricky,
Alright.
everything. You see something?
Yeah, okay. And you're sitting kind of like touching, looking around. Okay, I think I got a little, there's not a ranch house around here, right? I think I got a little confused. Did anybody see a house?
No ranch house. Come back to
Okay,
us. We
okay.
can help you out. It's okay.
I'll kind of slowly
Promise.
walk over, but I'm still looking around. I'm like, did anybody see a fire? Does anybody know an Amelia?
Ricky, I
No.
think you just need to calm down and lower your voice.
I need another wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh, is this the result of pushing it?
Too.
As
This is
Zed
so.
is reaching out to help you, suddenly, it's not Zed. Suddenly, you're looking at a black sky in the middle of the night, and the man in front of you is pale skin with black hair and a tall, almost comically stovepipe hat. Only there's nothing funny about it as he's raising a pistol to your face. And he pulls the trigger. And then again, you're back, and Zed is talking to you. For the split second, Zed, Ricky's face suddenly looked the angriest you've ever seen. And then it's like it washes away.
Immediately take a step back, put my hands up. I'm not gonna hurt you, Ricky, I promise. I'm proficient in Arcana. Can I roll an Arcana check?
Sure.
I think this is just unchecked mental illness, honestly.
Yeah, is medicine or Arcana?
I think Ricky needs to talk to somebody.
Because I rolled really well.
Oh, yeah, you did.
23.
Jeez, fuck.
You're not entirely sure what's happening with Ricky. You know, earlier, like less than an hour ago, she was possessed. And while that possession was forced out of her, weird shit is happening to her. And has been for the last hour.
Yep. And I'm gonna like put my hands up. Ricky, I promise you, I'm not gonna hurt you. I don't know what is going on with you, but I'm gonna ask you this. Just tell me what's going on. Won't judge. We'll do what we can to help you. Part of the crew.
I don't. Did you just try to shoot? It wasn't you. You wouldn't wear a hat like that. I don't think.
Oh,
I don't.
Just
I
step
know
by
you
step.
wouldn't.
Tell me what's going on.
Then I'll just kind of like crumple and say, I think you guys, do we have some rope? Maybe we just, if we're gonna take a break, maybe we should just, we just tie my hands down. I don't
No,
want to do what I did to Joe again or anything. Maybe I just need a rest.
Ricky,
We're
that
not-
was like a one-time thing.
We're not going to tie you up, Ricky. We just want to help you. Can't help you if you don't know what's going on, though. What are you seeing? I was
It's
wearing.
just that sometimes I'm
sorry.
here, and then sometimes I'm somewhere else, and sometimes you're a different person with a really weird, like a bad hat that you would not wear. And then sometimes there's a
Terrifying.
house that's burning, and a lot of people dying, I think, and somebody named Amelia, I think, but I'm not Amelia, but somebody maybe thought I was.
Do you know any?
And there's
Amelias?
raiders.
I think you need to ask again, Dooch.
Do you know any Amelias?
I don't. No, I don't think so. Unless I'm forgetting something, DM. No, I don't. I've never. No, I don't think. I don't think I know Amelia.
I don't know what's going on with you in the slightest bit, but we're not tying you up, Ricky. If something like that happens, you just gotta know whatever it is ain't fucking real. You're with us. Some shit goes down, regardless if you can see it or not, we got your back. So I'll come back to the camp with us. We're gonna take some rest. Hopefully that helps it out a little bit. Try to figure out what the fuck is going on, but come on back with us.
Maybe you should sleep now, just like Astra's doing.
Me and Joe could take first
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah, just
That
relax.
sounds good.
Tuck you in.
Thanks,
your teddy
everybody.
bear. Shit.
How
Oh, I'm sorry.
Joe.
how cold is it? Cold where we're at?
No.
Okay.
It's humid, I'm sure.
It's very humid. You're near the coast, so it's like maybe 60, 70
Breeze.
degrees most of the time.
Okay. All right. Never mind then. I was thinking about something, but
Joe tucks Ricky into her bedroll. I like push the blankets under her, so she's a little burrito. You see, you're concerning me, Ricky. I'm feeling like
Well,
weirdly maternal, and I don't like it. So you better get better.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said this to anybody before, but don't be nice to me. It's weird.
Joe will laugh
I
and
can't be
say,
that bad.
I'll try.
Okay, thanks. Just roll over.
Ash is going to make a magical tinkering, just a tiny little object, and it's gonna emit like a calming odor,
A
like
nightlight.
a eucalyptus kind of calming
Sleepy
like
time tea.
smell. Yeah.
Lavender
and
is a sleepy
and
time
he's
smell.
gonna go over to Ricky and he's just gonna place it next to her, just in case
Nice.
you need anything.
Thanks, Ash.
Of course.
Right, Ricky.
I'm
I
gonna-
need you to roll me a d6.
I was about to say, can I do one thing
You can
before
do
she goes to bed?
anything you like. Oh, I don't know about that.
You can do whatever
Sure, what do you wanna do?
like. So this is kind of like a little twist because protection from evil and good doesn't say it does anything when upcast. I have 1/3 level spell slot. Can I, like, as she's going to bed, cast it, and I don't know if like it'll extend the
It'll
duration
help,
a little bit or anything? Just upcasting that 3rd level using my last 3rd level spell slot.
Sure.
Just know, Ricky, we'll be watching you. I got you covered while you sleep. Anything that happens, it's not gonna hurt you.
Okay. Okay, Zed.
Good. That's what I wanted to do.
D6.
A D6, please. Well, Ricky, roll me a wisdom save. At advantage. That's your
You're
best
going
one.
over a 10.
You manage to get a long rest over this. But
Ah.
you have nightmares. You dream after you ran into those woods, after you learn Amelia ran into those woods. The raiders looted. They looted and imprisoned your family. Not before slaying your parents before your very eyes. They also learned that you were still out there somewhere. You had a harrowing night where you ran through the woods and hid from the bandits. Eventually, you were captured. And you remained in the possession of these bandits under the bandit raider leader Blackjack Malone. You stayed in their possession for almost a year, where you survived unspeakable horrors, and the same cannot be said for your siblings.
Jesus fuck.
The last part of your nightmare, and the part that occurs when you wake up for your watch, you managed to escape because you had become so emaciated that your cell no longer held you. More of that to come. Okay, so what's the watch
God
order
damn.
for you guys?
So time dilution? She felt like she was there for a year?
Yeah.
Oh. Ah.
That's some
Ouch.
damage to your emotions.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to unpack that later.
Sure.
Me and Joe took first and second watch, I'm assuming.
I need to work on the door. I was hoping to take first
You
How
can-
about
watch.
Zed and Ash do
Ash.
first watch? I really wanted to take a watch with Astra.
So you should probably do like third watch when
Third
I'm on.
watch, because that's when you'll wake up. Yeah.
What the
And I
hell
guess
am I doing here?
Ricky will take fourth watch.
Hold on. Okay, Ricky's fourth watch.
And Aaron's in the watch if we need someone to cover a.
We have
shift.
Aaron Kerr second, yeah.
Okay. And then you wanted Astra. Okay.
Can't
Before
Astra
anything
take third
happens-
and fourth?
Yeah, technically.
I can. I'll take third and
Can
fourth. That's fine.
I do a
Let
short
her
rest
sleep. She's gone through some shit.
prior to this?
Can you do what?
Take a short rest. Have we been there for an hour before we started resting?
Yeah, sure. I'll let you take
Okay.
a short rest while Ash is working.
Hey, we might fucking need it.
I would love some hit points. Gosh, let me just do all of them. 1, 2.
Well, I'm working on this. I'm
How many do
not
you
able to
have?
properly short rest.
Why did it only
true.
roll
No?
1?
Okay.
Because you gotta
cannot
actually click
rest
it
while
multiple
you're
times.
working.
Well, I figured. I was just confirming.
You're like sweating and swearing at it, and like it's not relaxing.
I've always hated metal work. Fuck this shit. I swear to God. That's what you hear, Zed. Just
Mm-hmm.
frustrated mumbling from Ash.
So to repair the hatch, you need to heat up and rebend the door back into shape, rebuild the hinge to get it to retouch, and then reinstall a new bolt from the extra spare parts that might be left you in the toolbox.
Getting shit. It's just complaining the whole time.
Yes, there we go.
Roll me-
Max healing.
Roll me a Tigger Tools check as you do this.
That's better.
Okay.
What tools are needed for metalworking?
Oh, it's not
tools.
an advantage.
Smithing
Okay.
tools, but he's an artificer, so it's kind of gray.
Right. Well, when I wake up, I'm going to be proficient in smithing tools. I just wanted to make sure.
France, baby.
Okay. With a 25, you reinstall the hatch, and you restore 25 hit points to Razgar's Revenge.
Hey.
Ray.
Hey.
Hold on, let me go ahead and... It's not quite as good as it looked straight out of the garage, but it's damn close. And it is fully functional.
Okay. You see Zed, Ash just kind of like slumps next to the completed work.
Wouldn't be
So-
able to do this without you, man. Good work.
I try my best. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm the least of the worries right now. I'm alive. Need to get this crew through everything.
How do you feel about maybe relaying a message to High Command about this entity, this thing that Regal sensed?
Well, first off, we're 100% not relaying it, at least until this mission's over. And second, it's going to be quite the tongue twister trying to explain how we know that. We're not supposed to have Regal.
Certainly not.
Hmm.
You did betray direct orders in keeping, right?
Thanks.
And you notice Ash hasn't taken Regal off.
How were you getting along with Regal there? You know, don't have to wear it at the moment.
I'm afraid to take it off because then I'll lose control of our puppies.
Oh.
It's funny you should mention them. As you are having this conversation, you hear the bullets rend apart a small group of undead wandering nearby.
I want to keep those puppies.
Right?
Well, useful they are.
Get it through this rest, but Battalion's not but about 50, 60 miles behind us. You can't be seen with Regal on your head. They
I
do
agree.
catch up.
If
Feeling
anything,
Any side effects? No offense, Regal. I know you're listening. Just asking. Just
Do
when
it.
you're mortal, you're used to gods.
do I feel any side effects from Regal?
No.
I feel fine.
Upset stomach, diarrhea.
Regal, how's he doing? You know, I know your standards pretty high.
He seems to have the intellect adequate to contest other willpowers.
Okay.
Still a
You do.
gamble though.
Yeah. Regal, don't get me wrong. I might be cautious, but I do realize what you did for the group. Regardless of your intentions,
It would be short-sighted of you not to,
it would be.
in both
Up.
ways.
I'm a realist, so I could appreciate that outlook.
From what I understand, your previous crew did all perish at the hands of undead, so I am not surprised by your cautiousness.
You're not wrong.
I really am.
So
If we do get caught with this crown, allow me to take all the blame. I don't want any of you to get into trouble.
Don't work like that, but let's just do what we can to avoid that. So let's say after this rest, we send good old Earth puppies on their way.
Earth puppy.
And
I should
get
send them
moving.
ahead. See if they can take out as many threats as they can.
Send them as far away as possible before you remove that. I don't know how it works. I don't know if you lose control once it's removed. So I don't want to have to fight them again.
I mean, we won't have to fight them if they just they fight to the death up ahead.
Mhm.
And still use them. But I understand.
Just plan ahead of time. We got a lot more ahead of us. That was just the fucking tip.
That's the truth.
Good job on that. If you want to take your rest a little bit early, I got the rest of this watch.
Sure. Thanks, Seth.
No problem. Thank you.
Go to sleep.
You go to sleep attuned to Regal.
Uh-huh.
We didn't know that was something we're supposed to be afraid of.
You're not.
Now you do.
Wisdom save.
God, I hope you bomb it. I want to see what happens.
Why are you like this?
You're
just
just
like me,
that,
Simic.
Ben. Yeah, I was about to say just like
I want to see what happens.
Uh,
Kitty cat.
I'm using my inspiration just to give myself advantage.
What? You don't even know if it's bad yet. Just take it.
Okay, I'll
Take
take
it
it
on the chin, kitty
You're
boy.
right. You're right.
It's
14.
14. Okay.
You could
Can
push
I
it.
reduce it by 1 with my inspiration? No.
You dick.
Please mark in your inventory. You have another mark of the crown.
Dope. All right, cool.
That's all for now.
Exciting.
You want perception D100? Or we're just not doing that this shift, right?
We have the puppies.
You can roll a perception if you'd like. I rolled
Yeah.
the D100.
Okay. I'm on vigilant alert, and my dice show it.
Damn, dude.
You are
Very nice.
aware the Bullets are defending the camp. They have taken out several undead on the outside. But you don't get the impression that any undead is seeing that as anything more than just
Bullets being
undead
bullets.
bullets being bullets, yeah.
Nice.
So
Okay.
your watch passes without any real incident.
Cool.
Who's next?
Aaron.
Our favorite
The
favorite
NPC.
party member.
Yeah.
You wanna
Most
make a
important
roll?
party member.
Jeez. I'm going to roll, and if anything happens, y'all will find out.
We'll hit the find out portion of the session.
Aaron, stay vigilant out
Also,
there.
just
Okay.
a quick little thing for anybody who is awake and watching Astra. She does have her hat off, and she goes from like her skin is this sort of light, like almost tan color, and her hair is almost this strawberry blonde. And over the course of the 4 hours, her hair turns this dark, almost auburn color, and her skin just morphs into different shades of browns, light browns, dark browns, different colors of the fall.
Fucking Eladrin.
Okay. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, are you, like, conscious?
Yes.
At the end of Aaron's watch, she would be like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Don't worry about it.
That's what people say when there should be something to worry about.
It's natural.
My ass.
It's fine. It's fine.
Alright, you keep your secrets. It's your watch anyway.
That's the halfling line.
It's just what my people do.
Big kaleidoscope shit?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Alright.
I kicked Joe.
Me.
Get up.
Get fine. Are we still alive?
Oh, you dead?
She feels her pulse. Yeah, we're good. She'll get up.
I can hit the long rest button.
Roll a medicine check.
The sheer panic you
14.
just gave in.
Yeah, you're right.
Whew. Like there was like a lull, and she was like, "Oh shit," and then boom.
Am I dead?
Whew. Okay, Joe gets up, finds a spot against something. Brama, I guess.
Yep. For this time, Astra's gonna start reading for the next 4 hours.
Which is hilarious because you get about 10 minutes in. And like you probably maybe with your passive perception you would notice because I think it's pretty high. Like Joe looks like she like opens her mouth to say something and then shuts it again, and like another minute passes, and then she'll like try to speak again, and then
Yes, Joe?
oh, uh, how did you know I wanted to talk to you?
Well, I can hear your lips like smacking together like you're trying to talk, but nothing's coming out.
She'll like lick her lips. Well, I listen. Okay, so here it is, and she'll kind of like scoot over to you.
Okay?
In the short time I've known you, I've grown to find you very tolerable. That being said, I will acknowledge that you have some knowledge in the way of the naturals.
Okay.
Would you consider that true?
Um, sure, I don't know what you're getting at, but yes, why not?
Listen, so I have this thing, and how good are you keeping a secret?
I'm fairly good as long as it doesn't
Insight check.
endanger.
12.
18 on persuasion.
Okay, so I don't think this is like a problem, but until I kind of figure out what's going on, I don't really want anyone else to know about it.
That sounds like a problem.
No, I don't. So, can I show you something? And can you just tell me what you think?
Oh, I don't like where this is going. Sure.
So, a couple weeks back,
Uh,
something appeared on my body,
yeah.
and I don't know what it is, and I don't know how. Like, it won't come out. Can I show you it? Will you just look at it for me?
Give me a persuasion check.
No. 4.
Where's it at?
It's on my hand.
Oh, well then yeah, that's fine. You got lead with that.
Sorry, I didn't think you'd take it so weird.
You're the one who's making it weird.
She'll look at the rest of the group. Did they look asleep?
Roll an insight check.
18.
Everyone looks asleep, though Ricky looks like she's having a very rough night.
Okay, she will like grab the tips of the fingers of her left glove and slide it off, and she hasn't taken this off in a long time, so it probably reeks of sweat. But she will turn her hand over and like offer it to Astra, and in the palm of her hand is like a stone. I think it's blue.
Opalescent.
Opalescent. Stop eating that, you fucking weirdo.
So it shimmers.
Yeah. There's like a stone inset in her palm.
Forgot about
What
that.
the fuck?
Can you just I don't know really what it is, and I can't like I've tried to pull it out. It's in there.
What am I looking at here? What do I roll for this? If anything.
You could roll nature, medicine, religion, arcana, whatever you think. But the answer you get is based on what you roll.
I guess medicine.
Go ahead.
It's a
20.
wart.
With a 20, how do you investigate this gemstone?
I look at it. I
Tap it.
like rub my thumb over it to get a feel for what it is.
The instant you touch it,
Uh-oh. I've heard it's fine.
what is your
Oh.
intelligence score?
12.
12. Okay. You feel a presence suddenly well through your thumb into your mind. You feel like it sifts through you, as if it searches through every aspect of who you are, what you know, what you knew. You feel scammed, almost. It's unpleasant. And then you hear, "Who are you?"
Astra? Who are you?
Lost. Forgotten.
Forget your own name?
That is not for you to know.
Do you need help?
Yes, but not now. Not yet. Why are you here?
I could ask you the same thing. I don't really know.
This is my home.
Home is on my friend's hand.
No.
How long have you been here for?
What year is it?
Here is it.
It is. Hold on.
I don't think I've ever known the exact year.
In like the
57,
800s.
52
Oh.
Damn.
It's 5752.
centuries.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
I had it chosen.
What happened to your chosen?
I don't know.
Do you need a new chosen?
Yes. You are not worthy.
Don't wanna be, but thank you. Just thought maybe I could help.
Miss Kerf, I'm worthy.
No.
Oh.
I must search this world.
Have you met the? I guess that's not the right question. When is the last time you spoke to someone else?
It has been centuries. And days. Minutes.
I'm gonna try to leave. Like I don't know how I got it. Like I just
Not
this
anywhere.
is
You're looking at.
Close out the
right,
conversation.
but
In your
it's
mind.
like
Oh,
Pull
it doesn't
back.
work. You try. And you hear 5952, 5959,
What?
5969.
That's the future.
that hasn't happened yet.
It will happen.
I don't.
Astra, you've got like a glazed look in your eye. Are you okay?
Suddenly resounding through your head, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy, natural 20.
You
so
do
smart.
not reel or take any psychic damage when suddenly the voice screams, "Where's Razgar?
Oh,
You are not him!" And then immediately the connection is severed.
I come to and I put my hands over my ears, like, ah,
Astra, are you okay?
nope. What the fuck did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, there's something living in there.
I had sort of a hunch that might be the case.
Who the fuck is Raskar?
But she just kind of looks over her shoulder at this painted side of their Brahma that says Radgar's Revenge.
Yeah, but who was he?
He was part of our crew a couple weeks back. He was part of our crew for a while, but he passed away in a fight.
Oh, well, whoever the fuck is in your gym is looking for him.
The thing about Razgar is that, okay, I probably should have opened with this.
Oh, my head hurts.
When he died, I was in the Brama with him. Sorry, no, well, he died and we brought him in Brahma. I can't remember how it worked, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
He was in there.
He was in
He
the
reached
Brahma
that.
with me and Ash,
The
and
ghost of Razgar was just like, you pulled me in.
I was,
He was right up top in the hatch, and you pulled me in.
and he was dead, and I touched him, and I feel like I heard a voice, but everything was happening too fast.
Did that happen after you touched him?
I don't know. After the fight, I had this thing in my hand, and I think I remember it being on Razgar.
Have you touched it?
I've been trying to forget that it's there.
Touch it.
You look like you have a headache. I don't.
Yeah, touch it.
She'll think.
What's your intelligence score?
13. Nope. Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
The minute she glazes over, I'm gonna be like, serves you right, asshole.
You heard her say that.
Yeah, fuck you.
Okay. You hear another what?
I mean, hey, you're on me, so what do you want? How do I get you out of me?
I am not on you, I am home.
Your home is on me,
That is not possible.
and yet here we are. Can I like if I stick like a crowbar in there, can I just pull it out?
Jesus.
Try.
After you got something sharp.
You know,
I'm
I
asleep.
need you to understand. This gem is inset into your palm.
Yuck.
Flush.
Like, it's not bulbous. There's no way for you to get like under the edge of it without
Ow.
really digging into your hand.
Now I need this for shooting. Can I like find you somebody who will be more happy to do whatever it is you need? Like,
Who are you?
my name is Joe. I'm a part of the Serisian Royal Guard.
Why?
Why? Because there are some undead fucks.
Why am I speaking to you and not Razgar?
Because he's dead.
There is silence.
Like, I can find his family and give you over, or find somebody else more suitable, but it's not me.
You don't hear anything.
Fuck me.
Well, how's it going?
They stopped talking.
Oh, well. At least he didn't fucking yell at you.
How did Razgar perish?
Oh, hold on, you're talking again. Oh, it was like part just poor odds and like part stupidity. Like the guy thought he was made of like steel, and he like took some kind of weapon to the face and just dead. You know.
What of Roland Axe? Did he say
Who?
anything of Roland Axe?
Did he?
Roll a history check.
Don't think he said anything of that.
13. Well, you should have been more open, Raskar.
No, he didn't say anything about
He didn't say. Sorry. Is that like someone else I can give you to?
There's a long pause. The terminal is connected to you.
I don't like that. How do I unconnect it?
Die.
That's okay. So let's just say we work together. What do you want?
Peace.
On Earth?
What is Earth?
Sorry, on Ant?
I need peace here.
Where is here? Ceres?
The
'Cause
radiant
that's-
shatter.
Who? What? Radiant Shatter? Where's that? What is that?
What did Rasgod tell you?
He didn't tell me shit for dick.
I cannot be the one to educate you.
You certainly could.
Do not
Only
stop.
you are holding yourself back.
You have awakened me from my slumber for these petty questions.
And they're not petty. They are to solve your problem.
My problem is a pipsqueak mortal screaming in my ear.
Oh, don't get started on screaming. You almost blew out my friend's eardrums.
Then they are weak.
Well, I'm not gonna answer that. If I figure out what the Radiant Shatter is, will you help me from there?
What do you want?
I want you off my hand.
Then die.
Without that being
is-
the only option. Is that the only option?
I have lived through the lives of many mortals. I will live through yours as well.
Okay, but we could help each other.
Then seek not to remove me from your hand. The terminal cannot be removed until death. It was passed to you upon Rasgar's death. A
Yeah, but he
gift
did
you
not
should be
ask me.
pleased for.
Why? What have you done for me?
Nothing.
Then why would I be pleased?
You've been gifted the gift of Terminus.
What is that?
Oh shit.
Because where I'm from, like, things that are terminal are not good.
You are connected to the Shattered Radiant. My
Shattered
home.
Radiant. Where's that?
On the Quescatar Nebula.
What? What is, like, have I heard of that?
No.
Fucking no
No,
shot,
fuck no.
bro. No
You're
shot.
no.
not. Are you proficient in Arcana?
Yeah.
No.
Alright, roll a
You
DC
are?
50.
It's not
Yeah.
50. It is DC 25.
I'd have to roll a natural 20. But let's see.
Give it a shot.
No.
No, I rolled a 14.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Quescatar Nebula. Is that on? That's
Quescatar.
not on the the Quesadilla Nebula. Is that?
Dare not belittle that what you do not know.
I sure don't. So is that like on the prime material?
No,
Where is it?
I reside in the astral.
Oh.
I've just
Okay.
gone back to reading my book.
Because
Yeah,
I've
she's
been
like
like,
having this full-fledged conversation in front of you.
you just see her face like emoting.
Yeah, fuck this.
Okay.
The Astra's
So-
like, get fucked. Just go
is-
back to reading.
So this rock is a fragment of the Shattered Radiance, which is in the Quescatar Nebula.
Quescatar.
Quescatar. Okay.
It was
And that's great.
Rasgar's duty to protect the terminal. What
Well,
is now bound to your hand?
you should have picked a better terminal.
He was not chosen, but by need.
So you're just passed on when people die?
Yes.
Oh. How are you supposed to get a good carrier if it's just completely random?
With the average lifespan of a mortal of your world being between 100 and 300 years, it is likely I will pass to one who is worthy. If you are not, I shall wait for the next life, as I have. For
Do you
millennia.
have a time limit on need?
No. 5969 is when it matters.
Okay, so you got like 100 and some years? 110, I
A
think.
few times.
I'm bad at math.
I do not have to experience the same 100 years as you.
Will you cause me any detriments just existing on me?
No.
I guess then we can just ignore each other.
As you wish.
Fucking impolite son of a... She pulls her glove back on.
Okay.
Astra.
Oh, you
You
finally
get the
finished?
benefit of that?
Not without cooperating
Uh,
with it.
Okay.
I tried. Fuck that thing.
Okay.
Okay. No, you're good. Don't worry about it then.
She just looks at Astra. And I got a bit of information, but he was just such a dick.
Yeah, he was.
So I think I just have to wait it out until I die.
What?
He said he won't cause me problems, so we could just like pretend that
He said
like
he
neither
needed
of us.
help.
Sort of. He
He
said
told me
didn't
I
give a
wasn't
shit.
worthy, so.
Yeah, and I'm sure he doesn't think I'm worthy either. But
Well,
I
if he
couldn't.
didn't tell you, then you're probably worthy. Because he
He-
yelled at me and told me to get the
He
fuck out.
didn't give me a goddamn straight answer on what he wanted or how to get it. So we're just gonna pretend the other doesn't exist, and then he'll go away when I pass, I guess.
I'm gonna be honest with you here. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Why? He said he wouldn't cause any problems, and past couple of weeks, it's been stuck in me. Nothing different has happened.
What I really want to know is how you went this whole time without touching it.
I had my glove on.
It did
I have
smell
not.
pretty rank.
I have not taken this glove off.
Oh,
But now I know I can have the glove off, and if I just don't touch it, I can like wash my hand.
you know, I was starting to think higher of you.
What? What? Why is your opinion lowered?
You haven't washed your hand in weeks.
I've had a weird.
You realize we fell down and rolled around in the mucky sewer, and you still
I've
didn't
just
wash
been very
that hand.
careful.
No, that is. Oh, I
She
think I'm gonna be
breathed the
sick.
poop water before she dumped her hand on it.
Hey, do you remember when we spit and shook?
Oh,
She just kind of wiggles her fingers, tauntingly at you.
she just gags a little bit.
Well, I can wash it now. In fact, she'll
Don't
like
fucking
take some
wash it.
her water out of her canteen and just like pour it over her hand and
Like
Wash it carefully.
Slider.
carefully around the gem.
Oh
Oh,
man, if Ash was awake, Jesus.
That is please never do that again.
She'll take out a new pair of gloves. Put them
Burn
on.
those.
She tosses them into the fire. Wait, I've got a question, completely unrelated. Because I guess I've solved this problem.
Why do you?
You
have a
didn't
fire
solve it, you're
in the
just
middle of
putting
the
off.
afternoon?
Yeah, there's no fire. Just
She just
you're
throws
not
them out of the
solving
cave.
anything. You're just ignoring it. That's not solving
That's
anything.
a solution in my book. Do you have like scraps
Boy.
of leather on you
No,
for like crafting?
no.
He didn't take a stop at Hobby Lobby.
I'm sure. What do you need leather for?
I want to make something.
That is.
Do you mind like staying here and watching while I go like maybe try to find a deer or something? Echo making this face.
Maybe you
You're
shouldn't
gonna
leave.
die
And
out
actually,
there.
just go to sleep.
You're gonna go hunting
Fine.
in the War of the Dead.
Okay, leave me alone.
Good luck.
Listen, Joe. Oh, Joe.
Do you okay? Do you
Dear
have like
Joe.
do I have like a cape or something, or like a spare cloak I can use?
Funnily enough, it's not like nighttime right now.
It's not.
It's like
not.
mid-afternoon.
Yeah, it's like 3
Yeah,
o'clock.
yeah. My circadian rhythm is off. Sorry.
Do you have a spare cloak?
Or any like spare clothes, I guess.
You'd have a spare set of traveling clothes.
Do not cut those up, Joe. I will. See what? No, you need to change and wash the goddamn clothes,
She's
Joe.
already cutting.
God damn it, Joe.
Echo, can I text you what Joe wants to make?
Sure.
Astra, you're never gonna complete that book in 6 days.
You know what?
You need to start
From
ignoring
now on,
me.
I'm just reading.
You need to treat
you
me
agreed
like
to
you treat
watch
my
me.
gem and just not acknowledge it.
No, I grab her by the cheeks and I look her in the face and I go, "You agreed.
Which
Let me
ones?
finish his book, okay?
Go
Okay."
ahead and roll a leatherworking check.
I'm not proficient.
Okay. What tools are you proficient with?
None.
A gun.
Okay.
It's gonna be really shitty, I know
Roll me
that,
a
but she's
straight
trying.
Dexterity check.
16.
Okay. Roll me a medicine check.
How long did this whole conversation last?
Like 20 minutes.
10.
Okay, I
Is
read
that
my
for-
book for the next 3 hours.
Is the medicine check for like anatomy?
No, it's for stitching.
Ah.
Uh,
Floppy.
You make it. It is not great or good, but it does look like what you're hoping for. It is intact, and because you use traveler's clothes, it's fairly durable.
1 second.
It has a lot of character, though it is not symmetrical.
Okay, so I just sent you another message, and I think Astra is distracted with her book.
I have a passive 18, just
Roll
so you
with
know.
stealth.
25.
Damn.
You are reading a book.
I am reading a book, yep.
And Joe goes back to sitting quietly. She did promise Astra.
Roll a perception, please.
Me? Okay.
We'll get through this watch. Don't worry.
10.
Maybe not.
Your watch, you don't think anything happened of import during your watch. So, Ricky,
Oh,
you
boy.
awaken with a start. No one even touches you. You awaken in a sweat from everything that you've just experienced in that night. And the last thing you remember from that nightmare was you slipping away and out of imprisonment, basically, in the middle of this bandit camp. And as you ran across the desert, dodging undead, you suddenly come to. Ricky, underneath your arm, you notice there's something there that was not there before. What does she find?
He finds a very shoddily stitched teddy bear made of scraps of clothing. It's like the leather from her spare trousers. There's linen where she couldn't stretch the leather all the way, and like probably buttons from her pants that like held them together for eyes and a nose.
Honestly,
And-
I'm glad.
And Joe had like very quickly gone back to her role and like turned over and faced away from Ricky before she woke up, because there's no way she's gonna acknowledge that.
It's very clearly Joe's clothes that made this bear.
And there's probably scraps laying around that she didn't clean up.
There's like the remains of like a badge from black powder on the arm of the bear.
How'd she even notice after being there for a year?
What's that?
Oh, it's very much dichotomous, but you're aware of where you are, you're aware of your party, of your camp. It's separate because you succeeded on that save.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess I, shock as I wake up, teddy bear. I think I'm grabbing the kind of herb sachet at my neck. I realize what's going on with the teddy bear. And I look at it and whisper to myself, I told her to stop being nice to me. And then I'm going to pick that teddy bear up. Give it a really big hug. And then I guess do my watch while trying to repress everything that I dreamt about.
That's the healthy thing to do.
That's the way we do
Yeah.
it.
Astra just goes, "Good morning."
Oh, yeah. I'll kind of wave on the teddy bear. Just like wave and nod. I'm like maybe going through my bags. I'm probably going to find like some rations. There's like crackers or something to chew on.
Sure. I gotta know what's going through your head right now, Ricky.
Repression.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's kind of two things knowing Ricky. One is I'm very nervous about what's happening to me and how it might impact the rest of the group. I don't want to be a danger to them, so I'm very nervous about that. But I think because Ricky's way of dealing with this world is to just try and care for everyone around her, I'm also very concerned about whoever this Amelia is.
As you are thinking about this, and these anxieties are like passing through your mind, suddenly you open your mouth and you say something, but you never intended to say this. You never had the will or like the thought to say it, but you hear yourself say, "I'm sorry."
This was out loud?
Yeah, suddenly.
For what?
Immediately. All right, I'm gonna slam my hand over my mouth.
Are you?
No, I didn't.
I closed my
Did I
book
say
and
that?
I
I
get
don't
up.
think it was me.
What? What are you? Are you okay? And I kind of put my hand on her forehead, see if she got a fever.
She does not.
Yeah, no, I think I'm okay. Maybe I'm gonna need maybe I'm gonna need a little more rest, but I think I'm okay.
Can I like examine her and see if there's like any magical effects going on here?
Roll an Arcana.
Oh yeah, I'm
Arcana.
not good at that. Why did I ask?
Do you have spells like detect magic?
No.
With a 12, you don't see any magical effects on her. She seems tired, but fine.
All right.
Hey,
Well.
Astra, I have a question. What is today?
Um,
Like, how long have I been asleep?
like 8 hours?
Like, just okay. So just not like days and days, maybe like months, but just 8 hours.
Right. I don't like the way you asked that. So let's do this. I'm gonna cast a spell magic on her.
Okay. The spell doesn't have any magic to dispel. You feel the
Okay.
energy pass through her. Nothing seems to. There's nothing there for the spell to catch and dispel.
What do you mean for months?
Oh, it's just I think I had some more dreams or visions, and it felt like it was just felt a lot longer than 8 hours. It felt like a really, really long time. So I was just a little confused.
Boy, I wish I knew what was going on. That sounds terrible.
Anybody?
Everybody asks Astra, and she just does not know what's going on to anyone.
She's like, this was the worst assignment ever to have to bring that
Yeah.
potion.
Can I like medicine check her pulse, her eyeballs, her
You can give her a
pupils?
checkup. Yeah, roll medicine check.
Boy, I don't know. Boy, it's not good. 16.
You keep
You're doing great.
asking.
You're doing great.
With a 16, it's clear that she did get enough sleep, but not by much. It looks like she's suffering anxiety. She's showing just paranoia, basically. You don't think there's anything physically wrong with her?
That's. Looks like your brain's struggling a little bit, I think.
I will say, these are the sort of side effects you have seen in extreme veterans, sort of post-traumatic stress. Which Ricky hasn't been in the field long enough for this to really be.
We've seen a lot of murder, though.
Can I like piece it together that she was possessed, and this is after possession?
I mean, yeah.
Like she's got the stress of another person's life, like living that person's life.
Yeah.
PTP. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that.
Would you say this might be a curse?
If it was, I couldn't fix it either.
I will say this is when the rest of the party begins to wake up. So everyone can hit the long rest button.
Hooray.
Ash, you are still attuned to Regal.
Ah!
As you wake up and you glance over at Ricky, you notice something. It's something harrowing at first, but you can see it because you have true sight. You see that clinging around Ricky's shoulders, as if holding on for dear life in the water, trying not to drown, is the ephemeral form of a spirit. A woman who looks as though their clothes are ragged and torn, and she's wearing a hat that has been shot through right in the middle, right through the hat. You're the only one who can see this, and the spirit looks forlorn, lost, and hanging on to Ricky's back. I think that is a good spot to end our session tonight.
It's a pretty good spot.
So,
How many hours could I put down for my book?
20 minutes.
5.
Shut up.
during the rest, I mean, you were mostly paying attention to it. I'll give you 4 hours.
Awesome.
Let's go ahead.
Oh,
and-
I was muted.
Or were.
Yeah.
Sorry, gosh dang it. I was gonna say,
No, I'm kidding.
yeah, no, I was gonna say that Ash in the morning is like set up, and he sees this, and he just like mouth agape, looking at you, Ricky, and is like his head is cocked in like kind of like surprise, concern, a
Giddy head
mixture of
turn.
emotion. Yeah, that's all I want to say before we end.
Okay.
Jesus.
So, dealing with a lot of self issues this session. Remarkable. Okay, as we come to the end of it, let's go ahead and get the players' vote for inspiration out of the way. This
Fucking
time,
hell.
we're going to start at the bottom of the order with Simic.
Yeah.
The one time I don't have it ready. Shit.
You keep saying the other thing.
You say that every time.
We'll give it to Ricky for how long have I been asleep for? No, not months.
Has it been like days?
Oh. So Ricky will get it. That was pretty great.
Thanks.
Pen.
So I'm gonna give it to Dooch because in the middle of that, like, defend the Brahma from the three Naga as they rip us to pieces, he saw that everybody was like one hit from going down completely and that he had just barely more health than anyone, and he put himself on that wall to take a hit if need be, to like just draw some focus from other people who would take more for it. And I respect that. He's a brave guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it. I was very torn on this one between four people, pretty much.
Everyone.
Yeah, pretty much everyone. I was very torn. I'm gonna give it to Astra because of like everybody's just coming to Astra with their problems.
He's a new person.
And Astra has no clue how to fix these problems, and I don't think anybody does, but just like she's trying her best, doing what she can, but she's like, I ain't got shit for you. You know, I'm not an exorcist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a geologist. What do you want from me? I'm a druid, okay?
Thank
You got any animal questions? No.
Nobody's
Well,
asked. I can help with that.
Just the attempt and then the failure. All in all, it's just great.
Class.
I gotta give it to Joe. This session, just the whole interaction with Astra, the gem in her hand, like not washing her hand for weeks, and then making a bear was just all that whole watch and everything that happened. I gotta give it to Joe.
Don't you
for
dare say Joe's being nice. She won't acknowledge it.
That.
Well,
You're
we
being
don't have to
nice.
say that. We can say she's being maternal because she did say that.
Ugh.
Last but not least, AJ. I know, unfortunately, you did spend a lot of the session spectating, and I am sorry about that with the curse.
No, that's totally. I love all of these characters.
But she's got a fun little curse now.
Yeah, that's great. I feel like I'm going to give it to Ash because I feel like we need to acknowledge that Ash got the Brama up and running again.
That's true.
And also
we would
by
be
putting
so
legal
fucked.
on, saved our asses. So, just from the fact that we're still alive at this moment, I think I have to give it to Ash for that.
Okay. Then, as you have gamed the system, all
Did
of
we?
you voted for each other.
This happened Wednesday too.
You
Yeah,
all
it did.
gain a point of inspiration.
Amazing.
We need it. We need
Hell
it
yeah.
so bad. We need it so bad.
Well done, everybody. You've earned a point of inspiration for this session. You have survived my Naga puzzle.
I want to say, AJ,
Puzzle.
you broke
Brute
my
force.
heart. You broke my
What?
heart when you said I told her to stop being nice to me. I was like,
That was definitely a puzzle, by the way.
If that was a puzzle, what was the intended solution? Because was it the crown? Was it having the fucking
it was
Boulette's
a
murder?
random roll, and he made a joke.
Nah, it could have been held actions, staying covered behind the wall. It could have been spells that incapacitated that. There's a few options.
We
but-
decided brute force, or rather boulette force.
Yep.
I
It's a good
will
option.
say, when I make puzzles, I don't always know the answer. So,
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
find out.
And the square peg goes in the round hole if you force it.
Don't even have to force it. Just turn it
It's-
sideways, like the one video.
It's like that. Yeah.
That's right. The round
Wait.
hole.
Thank you all
Great.
for playing with me tonight. I hope you had a good time. I had a lot of fun running this session. And to those of you who are at home or at work watching, hi, Pen.
Hi, Pen.
Hi, Pen.
We love
And I know
you all.
sometimes AJ re-listens.
Oh, well then,
Hi,
hi,
AJ.
Yeah.
AJ and Emily and everybody else, possibly. All right.
And Emily does too.
Thank you all for playing with me tonight. And to you all, good night.